People out.
Alright, so we're going to have Eleadus versus Shining Spear. Now again, these are all first to threes. And Eleadus and Shining Spear both pretty promising in the beginner bracket. Now, as this is a round robin, if you don't know how that works, basically every single person is going to play against every single other person. And we're going to count out the number of matches you win, minus the amount of matches you lose. Whoever has the highest score at the end of the day, that's who wins the overall tournament. So, again, we're just going to try to get as much stream footage as we can. But starting us off, Eleadus going for they play a much more of a runaway style of Dizzy. Trying to get these summons set up, so let's go see if Spear is able to get around those summons and get him in and run their game.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how Spear plays this. It seems like they're relatively new in our Discord, so I've been excited to see a lot of the new faces come up in this.
Yeah. Spear has joined their last couple NKOs, and they've done pretty well, and I really like that stun dipper just to get in and
that was really good.
Start the gameplay, yeah. Because, I mean, a lot of this comes down to, can you get in, and is Dizzy then able to defend? And not looking good so far, yeah. It doesn't block the greets ever and burst poorly.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate time for that, especially when you have basically a full stick of meter there. But going into this next round, we'll see what Eleadus can do to kind of run it back this time. I know this is also the Dizzy that enjoys IKing people, so we'll have to see if they get any of that in on stream tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Dizzy does have an amazing program. Good use of the list in there. Blocking Greet Sever this time, that's what we like to see, yeah. Greet Sever, as we say, is not a mix-up tool. It is simply a low crush, so. Now that your opponent has shown that they can block Greet Sever Spear, how are you going to open them up next time you get your pressure started? Escapes the corner. Ooh, goes for the Greet Sever. Yeah, but unfortunately you already hit it. Gotta hit confirm those. Eleadus just escapes the corner here, gets the advantage position.
Everybody's got a lot of meter at the moment, so I'll be really interested to see how they try to spend it.
Yeah, I mean, both players have a lot of meter, but Eleadus does have the life advantage. Just gonna start throwing out summons, though. Gotta FD these. Gets tagged.
Alright, with that, we're now at 1-1 in rounds, so is Shining Spear going to be able to mix up Eleadus next time they get a hit? Right now, they just gotta try to survive all the summons.
Yeah, it looks like they've been mostly trying to get in either using Stun Dipper like that or trying to IID, and I haven't seen a lot of just run forward and FD break, and that's definitely just a tool that I think in general most players, once they start using that FD break tool, it really helps them out.
It does. Eleadus getting a lot of these charged 6Hs and Shining Spear is not quite reacting to it.
Yeah, that 6H is a mid on normal charge, but then becomes an overhead once it's fully charged. It's a fairly slow mix-up tool.
Much like Greed 7.
Yes, it's similar to Maze 6H actually. I believe it was looking stronger. Blocks the overhead. Yeah, doesn't. It's trying to get their pressure started. Has to RC. Burn 50 meter off the stun dipper to get in. Well, they're in now. Are you going to be able to win with no meter though? This is the hard part. Doesn't quite have the confirms.
Things go not well and then suddenly go well for Shining Spear, but
now Eleadus manages to fight their way to the corner, but doesn't. Oh, looks like they FD'd, but not long enough to block it. Yeah. So Eleadus is going to go up one game here. Again, this is first to 3. So. Now, of course, this being first to 3s as well means that players have a little bit more of a chance to adapt to one another than in a standard tournament. Typically, we look at a first to 2 until you get to finals. So
good knockdown. A little high on that jump D for Oki there, but right idea from Shining Spear. But unfortunately, that situation. Oh, you know what? I won't even finish that.
That was really good. I like that from both players. Eleadus was looking to go for a throw in between the fish bite, which is a pretty good Dizzy mix-up. Like, Dizzy's a good grappler, but unfortunately they just didn't quite have the spacing or execution down. But Shining Spear recognized that and threw them. Yes. So that was really good for both players.
I would, hopefully Shining Spear will be able to eventually try and anti-air Dizzy as she comes in, but a lot of these times Eleadus is just covering their approach with some sort of summon, making it difficult for Shining Spear to kill with it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It can be pretty hard to anti-air Dizzy as well. She's got some really good air buttons, so What I would like to see is, again, that dash forward FD break to close that space when Eleadus jumps to the air to try to summon, because all of Dizzy's summons take about a full second, really, to get out there.
Yeah.
So that's plenty of time to get in there and really start something. As it is, Spirit's giving them a lot of space and backing up a lot, and Dizzy's perfectly fine with this. There it is, run forward, get the far slash.
Yup.
Got the counter hit confirmed even.
Got the Oki this time too. 2K stagger for another knockdown in the corner.
Late air dash mix up.
Oh, that hit.
Press the button. You pressed a button.
Yup.
Doesn't quite finish the combo. Not gonna be able to finish.
RC.
Now again, I'm not really have to be hit confirming into those stun dippers because people are generally going to hold down back against Kai unless you represent throw a lot. And throwing stun dipper into somebody that's blocking is just a burn 50-meter spin area.
Yeah.
And Kai definitely has better uses of 50 meters, such as stun edge wire, see twice.
Yes. Oh, nice attempted clash there, but Eleadus's buttons came in a little sooner.
Yeah. Just trying to get sure knockdown with the 5 frames.
Yep. Understandable, honestly, because a lot of the summons and pressure that Dizzy does can be fake. So it's really just a mix of what am I going to do this time? Am I going to back off or am I going to summon?
I like that though, burned the meter to kill the fish and then went ahead and reacted to what Eleadus was doing to punish. Unfortunately, didn't really pay off enough. Didn't get a knockdown, and Eleadus just went back to neutral here. And here we are, stopping the corner. 5 frames, but too close. That's, again...
Good punish that time.
Yeah, really good punish. Really important to be able to punish Greetsever and Stun Dipper. But again, it's relying on that Stun Dipper only gets you so far, because eventually those sorts of situations happen where it's only good at certain ranges.
Yes. So we're going to have to see if Shining Spear is able to tone that down and just start trying to figure out another strategy to catch Eleadus out right now.
Yeah, I think it's an important point for newer Kai players to learn to trust Kai's buttons. He has really good buttons.
He does.
To learn to trust them. Like, go ahead and use a button and then hit confirm into your Stun Dipper or what have you. Good wake up DP, gonna go ahead and get the pressure out of that.
Yeah, that was a good stun edge YRC there to call out Eleadus's air dash. A little unfortunate combo drop, but still.
Yeah. Stun edge YRC, see what your opponent is doing, and Kai has about 7 different anti-airs to choose from, so it's like
good 2H.
That time. It doesn't drop the combo and completes the round for it.
Chef's kiss. That was perfect. Shining Spear realized that, oh, there's no fish here, and Eleadus likes trying to escape the situation, so I'm gonna hit it.
Threw himself in the corner there a little bit, but
good 2H again.
Tried to escape again. Yeah, really good adaptation from Spear here we're seeing.
Again, good Stun Dipper calling out the unsafe summon.
Yep, that Stun Dipper was greedy, but it paid off because Eleadus is pretty consistently summoned at that range. Oh, dropped the combo, unfortunately. Got the second hit, not the combo here.
Good throw.
Yep. Oh, we'd like to see you Dizzy, but unfortunately a little bit too far to get that.
Nice.
Nice bait on the super, saw the 50-meter, expected Dizzy reversal, and Shining Spear making some really strong adaptations, looking really good this game.
Yeah, these 2 H's have been on point. Oh, that called the backdash?
Yep. Oh, this got a little bit scared and went for the backdash. All right, now they're going ahead and they're just blocking, but doesn't escape the corner. Got to be on point with those punishes.
Nice. Yeah, that was very, very strong. Shining Spear realizing that, oh, 2H. It's going to be very, very good here.
Yeah, if they're realizing that if they can just get Eleadus near the corner, they're going to try to escape the corner as fast as they can, and 2H covers that space so well.
Eleadus now starting to kind of sit back more with their zoning habits and being like, okay, I'm gonna go back to doing what was working, kind of go in when I have something covering me, but Shining Spear finds the 5-frame gap.
And does it again. Gotta practice block. Bursting on that Sunnet Greetsever. Bursting Greetsever is generally a pretty safe place to do it, but not like that.
Yeah, a little too high up.
Unfortunately dropped the combo, didn't get the HDP. Maybe a little bit of nerves here, but I like this lockdown. Good lockdown there, keeping Eleadus locked in the corner. Unfortunately, Eleadus saw the whiff bar slash. Get that opportunity to get out, gonna get the burst out of Spear.
Try to hit a button, but not the right range.
Yeah, but that is not punishable. That super is fairly safe on block, so yeah, I can't even punish that. But again, good throw. I think Spear has sniffed onto this pressure option faster than Eleadus has with the fish throw attempt.
Yeah.
Oh, but the pop from the bubble not quite going to be enough to finish him off.
A little scary situation here, though.
Yeah, has to block this. Only 2 hits of the fish. Caught in the corner. Has meter.
A little too slow.
Yeah. That could have been a big punish there, but I don't think Spear was ready for it. And just the jab, checking, making sure Spear doesn't come back in. Scary, scary stuff. So Eleadus on set point here. Oh, but the round start counter at far slash. And immediately hit corner from it.
But Eleadus takes control of that situation. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of damage, even without that combo finish.
Yeah, that's probably one of Dizzy's strongest starters. Eleadus still looking for the 6Hs and just haven't really paid off too much, but also really haven't been punished for them.
Yeah.
Spear getting desperate, it looks like, with the stun dippers.
Oh, that was a good idea for the 2H. Oh, there it is.
Here we go, gotta block the 5D, and that's gonna wrap it up 3-1.
That was a good set, though. Shining Spear was starting to adapt in that second to last game, and then Eleadus did their quick counter adaptation, being like, okay, I'm just going to go in much more safely now, or do these really low angles where it's hard to
And look at Kai, he
react.
looks like just look at that face. So next up, we're gonna get Gray and Zero Faraga here. We're gonna wait for them to join the lobby here. Hopefully it'll be soon. I didn't call their match soon enough during that previous match. My bad.
Not a problem. I mean, we got a lot of good matches going on tonight. And did you mention earlier how because the intermediate bracket we're doing to round robin, we'll be able to get a bit more... let me rephrase that. Because of the beginners round robin tonight, we'll be able to stream a little bit more of the intermediate bracket later, which will be a good change of pace. Here's Zero Firaga, or is it Firaga? Firaga? Zero. Zero's here. They're a Viking player, I believe.
Yeah, Zero's one of our Viking players, one of our many Viking players.
Yes.
And Gray is newer. I think they just started the last NKO, NKO 14. There is a May player, actually.
Okay, cool. Now, this is a matchup I feel like I should have seen. I feel like I should have seen before, but not one I've really seen. But it's going to be interesting to see how Zero tries... Or it's going to see who's going to be more the aggressor in this matchup, I guess, I should say.
It's definitely one we've seen in NKO before, because, yeah, we have plenty of Viking players and plenty of May players. But, of course, I think both these characters can be played in a lot of different ways too, so.
Oh, starting off, showing off that, hey, I will Azami you.
I think it's actually pretty important for Viking to make that a baseline early on, especially in a longer set like this, and then adjust around that. So if you can prove to like your opponent early on that, yeah, I'm just gonna Azami you, can you deal with it? Then it's worth doing it. But then, you know, lay off the Azami, lay off the gas a little bit, just mix that up some.
Gray already showing that they have a strong spacing with their far slash normals. It's just trying to figure out, use some of the other options to keep Viking a little bit more out. Yeah, good tech trap though.
Zero mauling Gray right now, gonna clean up this first round with a full confirm.
Yeah.
Looking really strong. I think once they were able to kind of break past Gray's normals, they just, you know, mauled.
Yep. That's probably how this matchup goes every once in a while.
Yeah, Gray not really looking to go in, just kind of looking to set up and get a Dolphin out, but Zero showing good patience too, not like overextending, not trying to chase down or anything.
Yeah. very content with just sitting back and seeing what Gray is going to do more often. Kind of doing a lot of things to call out the horizontal dolphin too, which has been good.
Yeah, Gray. I mean, those horizontal dolphins are charge moves, so like you kind of have a lot of time to realize that, oh hey, May's gonna do a dolphin at me, because if she's been holding down back for like half a second or so, she has it available. She can't do it otherwise.
Yup.
Gray caught in the corner right here. Looks like he's trying to sniff out any Suzerdons, and unfortunately just doesn't sniff out that one. And
that was
Bro.
That was dirty, Zero. Wait for him to whiff the 6, or wait for them to whiff the 6 2D and then do the suzerain. That was a good call. So we'll have to see what Gray can do to try to keep this angry samurai woman off of them. I liked that they were starting to represent the beach balls at the end. It's just they were trying to represent them while they were already in the corner, which is a tough space to do it.
Really want to get the knockdown first before you try setting up too much SeaWorld, or at the very least be able to keep your opponent from wanting to run at you just out of the SeaWorld. Ooh, the Kabari catches out the horizontal dolphin.
Good combo here. You don't tuck out? Yeah.
Black beat for a decent chunk of damage. Gonna get the Oki from it too.
Yep.
Great caught in the corner, trying to FD just to make some space to get Zero away from him. Unfortunately, not much meter on deck to play with.
Jumped back, but hey, is able to make some space out now. Good close slash.
Yep. Got the May's close slash. Pretty good anti-air, all things considered. Just kind of hard to convert from. I think it's good for Gray to spend some time, learn May's air combo. Her anti-air combo is fairly simple. I believe it's just a couple of JDs into Senga, and it's highly damaging as well.
Yeah. May is a pixie character, and she will literally kill you in 2 combos if you let her, when you get to that state later on. But Zero, once again, strong showing there. Yes, they got kind of tapped a lot by May's normals, but able to clean up that round at the end.
Yeah, I think what we're really seeing here is Zero's been playing in NKO for a while, and so they really have that consistency, and they also have the ability to confirm down. And that's kind of like your step 1 of learning how to play a beginner game. Even like that string there from the 5B into Bokon Soji. Whereas I think Gray still has to get to the point where they're aware of what normals they're pressing and what they can get from them. I think there's still a level of consistency. We're seeing both these players absolutely beginners, but one's more along the path than the other.
Yeah, and these things happen too. As you said, Gray has just started joining the NKOs, so they got plenty of time ahead of them to start learning more of like the May combos. They're already starting to get an understanding of how to use some of their normals, especially close slash and far slash. Oh, it is a first to 3.
Yeah, hold on, let me yell at him. Yeah, okay.
Back on the cab.
Get back on there. And yeah, I like what I'm seeing from Gray too. Like they're aware of like, hey, Suzuran is gonna auto guard mid, so I'm gonna start throwing out 2K and 2D a lot to stop her from coming in, right?
Yeah.
So that's not a bad idea, right?
So now Gray's just kind of sitting back trying to figure out what to do, just letting Zero control the pace, which these things are going to happen. That was a good dolphin though.
Good dolphin, get out of the cornering. Zero getting a little bit greedy with the Azamis there, actually gets their hand slapped for it.
Nice.
And the delay tech actually gets past the okay.
Guilty Gear situations.
That 5D was a patented, I meant to 2D here, but I got 5D, and I wasn't ready to hit confirm off of it.
We've all been there before.
Yeah, I mean, definitely been there, so.
I mean, Gray's was doing pretty well that round, all things considered.
Definitely
I mean, just
got their licks in. I think it just comes down to, like I was saying, if they're able just to, like, grind out a couple of May B and Bs, get that knockdown from those hits, helps a lot.
Yeah. Good conversion there from Zero, as we have been seeing.
Gray going into the air a lot more too. I think that's not a bad idea because...
Oh, that was a cool
okay.
6K! That was so cool!
I didn't know you could do that!
Oh, that's so sick.
I wonder if they caught on to that. Maybe they're going to start gattling to their 6K more.
I would say so.
Alright, caught on the ground here. Yeah, just going to jab their way out. Gray's adjusting their game plan here some though, and going into the air a lot. I think they've caught on. Viking kind of has trouble anti-airing a lot. Gets underneath them, punishes them. A lot stronger fight this match.
Yeah.
Gonna get their burst back here. What are they gonna do with it? Oh, the anti-air! You're jumping a little bit too much. Zero finally is like, you know what? No, I know you're gonna jump. You have this anti-air. So that is a 3-0 for Zero. Gonna move on with a strong score.
Yeah. Good stuff to Zero. Gray, hopefully we get to see them on a lot more in KOs because they're already starting to understand some of the aspects of May, so I'm very excited to see where they go forward with this.
Telos powering up over there, so we're going to Telos and Formal Eli coming up to stream here. So another first to 3 between. I wonder, is it Eli or Ellie? If you're in stream chat, please correct me. I don't want to be messing that one up.
Yes. But Telos, I remember sitting down and watching their Sin last week, trying to get them to realize they're already starting to understand some of the aspects of the character, especially how to use some of his specials, such as the slide to go in and do pressure. And so I gave them a little bit of advice, so hopefully we'll be able to see some of Telos using a bit more of Sin's larger buttons to take up space on the screen. And I'm not familiar with...
Formal, I actually noticed this was, I think, their first NKO they've signed up for.
Okay.
So I'm going to find out who they play just as soon as you do, as soon as they hop on the cab, so...
Ellie.
Okay, cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Another Ramapal, okay.
Let's go, this character's cool.
Eli, I think, is what they were going for, yeah.
Oh, Eli. I'm so sorry. Eli. Okay. I can't read.
I'm just kidding, I got mixed up. No, they're going to character select. They sat down and realized, wait, no, I don't play Ramapal, hold on. So, but yeah, Telos definitely is in player. I will agree, I played against them some. They're going to Faust. We do not really have a consistent Faust player at NKO, so this is actually pretty hype.
Yes.
Now, Telos, I did play against them before, and you're right, they still gotta get down that calorie management, as it were. I do want to be sure that, like, that's what I really want to see from them, is just that, like, you know, they're going to be sure that don't run out of calories. Don't want them to drop have their game-winning combo and die, because that is not where you want to be. But Eli, Faust, we don't really have much of those NKOs, so I'm happy to see one.
Yeah. Faust is also a really cool, bizarre character who's actually a little deceptively simple when you start out. Both of these characters do have large buttons they can use for poking overall. But I already see the first burst from Formal. Good spot to do that, to kind of try to escape the corner here. But Telos is doing a good job at kind of backing up to adjust the spacing a lot of the time.
Yeah, Telos looking good. Unfortunately gets themselves into the corner, fights their way out, just barely avoids the bomb.
Nice wake-up throw there to a good combo here.
You know, I'm going to say it was a little minor thing too, but I was glad to see Eli had the awareness to throw the bomb and immediately block as soon as they were done throwing the bomb. I have seen beginner Faust blow themselves up a lot with that little air bomb bag. So good awareness just even having that. Now, I think this matchup is fairly even both ways.
Oh, so cool! The Tiger Knee bomb to blow up the slide.
Tiger Knee bomb protecting. So yeah, just trying to make themselves some space. Honestly, doing some good space control here with Faust.
Yeah.
Gets Mini Faust out. Oh, he's still active on the way down. Yeah, I don't have Faust players, so I don't know how much experience Telos has fighting Faust.
Yeah, I wouldn't, because we don't really have that many, but... Yeah, good. Telos is getting a lot of these eating confirms now down too, so they are able to play a lot more with the food management here. Calories.
Calories, food, meat.
It's all the same.
Alright, unblockable setup. Oh, Gold Burst to avoid the unblockable. That's really good, but the black hole comes down. gonna drag both characters into each other and just takes advantage of it.
If you've never played a Faust before, Black Hole is such a weird item to play around. Especially when you're both just like sitting on top of it. But going into this round, Formal's already getting the first hit and got Telos in the corner.
And Mini Faust here backing them up. Here come meteors coming down. Are you ready to block? No, you gotta block those! Again, I think this just comes down to some matchup knowledge, figuring out what all these different crazy items Faust is chucking out is doing.
Yep.
Good confirm here. Yeah, I mean, good confirm off of Faust combos, gets the Pogo. Goes ahead and fights their way back.
Nice beak driver there.
Yep. Gonna get their way into the corner, and I like that they caught that Formal was trying to air dash out of the corner, so they just ran underneath them just to keep them in the corner, keep them focused there.
Yeah,
both players
that was
making
really
good
good
adaptations.
Oh, that was a really good late jump D there. And so now, oh, good 5D in the corner.
Confirmed into the air. Is this going to be enough?
Nice. That was really good. This match I'm already very excited to see. Oh, that was only the first one? Oh gosh, that felt like two. So now we're gonna have to see how Formal kind of adjusts, kind of just their game plan going into this next one. Good jump 2K to start out though, calling out the Sin Far Slash.
Yeah, I really am excited for this because it is a longer set. I think we're starting to get past the point where like both players are getting to the point where like, okay, that's what your character does.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start like seeing more of like, okay, I can play around this a little bit more. So jumps into the bomb bag. Actually, a pretty good idea to do that because if you can jump up and block, you can get Faust at frame disadvantage. Unfortunately, just missing the blocking part, jumping and IDing into bomb bag around.
Oh, unfortunate bomb.
Oh, bad going my way though. Got to be ready to punish that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately doesn't. Yeah, if Faust ever does going my way and doesn't land during the confirm, it is very unsafe. Definitely punish it.
For sure. Good block of the overhead there though from Formal.
Oh, and block.
Oh, that was a cool idea to do the wire scene to throw.
Yeah,
too greedy. But Formal still got a little bit of meter to play with here. Oh, beak driver.
Yeah. Good patience though. Just kind of stuck out, got out the range where Eli couldn't threat too much, and just, you know what, I can beak driver. I can beak driver here safely. There's not much you can do about it.
So now Formal trying to escape their way out of the corner at the moment, but Telos' pressure is just keeping them placed here. Oh, good block on the late jump D though.
First, tries to use the bomb to try to get out of the corner, make the space. Oh no, gets countered by the JD. Do we get a confirm? No, Faust gets out of that with the Faust weird hurt box. Good to confirm on the counter hit, dive kick.
Oh,
goes for the
good throw attempt.
Yeah, a little bit too far away whenever you're going for these throw attempts. Oh, but wake up throw beats the dive kick there. And that's going to be that game.
I think what also isn't helping is that, unlike other characters, when Faust downs back, I'm pretty sure Faust moves back a little bit too.
Yeah, he has that weird crawl motion, so like if he's holding down back, he crawls backwards. If he holds down forward, he crawls forward, so...
Him and Batman are a lot alike in that instance.
Yeah, they both have that low-profile crawl that they can do.
Good playing around the mini Faust there from Formal at the start of this game.
Use mini Faust to get the pressure and get in. Oh!
Awkward situation because of the crawl!
Yeah, very awkward situation, but Formal able to adapt off of it and get the pressure started.
Blocks
the overhead, but
no!
Yeah, you can't extend your hurt box into that bomb at all, otherwise that explosion will happen. I like the attempt, but unfortunately they were blocking.
Good confirm from Telos there. That is a lot of damage into E in the corner.
We'll confirm. I love seeing it, Telos.
Nice.
I love seeing it into the E. Eli has a lot of meter right now, though. What are they going to do with it?
Telos is almost out of calories.
Yeah, meteors are coming down, so he can't eat right now either. Gets the cross. Meteors. Gonna throw the item, jump back into the poison. All right, 1 pixel life, you can just legitimately chip him out. There you go. good awareness. At that point, because of the Poison Sin, had 1 HP, had to FD any special move coming in, and just took advantage of it. Seen a lot more of those oysters coming out from formally too.
Yeah. Oh, good throw there to get Telos into the corner.
And went for the A-bomb back good Okizeme off of it.
That was such a good confirm.
Alright, Donut is on the field, so Faust can't throw any more items until that Donut gets picked up or disappears.
Nice throw.
Yep. Ooh, jumps out that time.
Good pressure here from Telos.
It just burns their burst. A round up, but burns their burst. Oh no, didn't do going my way, too low to the ground. Gotta watch that.
Yep. Lots of meter on the play field right now. What is... Oh!
The trade, good. That's actually a pretty good trade for Formal, because one clean hit on that would have killed them. So yeah. That trade is pretty much best case scenario there.
Good 6H. The Mini Faust messes it up though.
Mini Faust miss. This is safe though.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really hard to punish that. And the 6H catches the slide. Eli taking a match on the board. 2-1.
So now this is the fun part of the set, to see where the players kind of adapt from here. You already see a lot of adaptation in how they're trying to take up space and just kind of poke at each other too. Formal realizing that 6H was doing work there at the end, but it's already a burst down and we're just 10 seconds into the game.
So that was a really good block on that bomb explosion.
That was.
Oh, didn't block that time. Got a little bit greedy, extended their hurt box into the bomb.
Nice jump 2K here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really good confirm into the 2D.
Got the 2K knockdown, but they're on the oil, so they're not going to be able to run forward.
No, almost threw the bomb onto the oil themselves.
Yeah, and that oil did stop Telos from getting that open, but unfortunately, long knockdown. Oh, doesn't get the full
Nice
confirm.
YRC though.
Yeah, YRC makes himself save. Mini Faust going to come down here.
Nice controlling of the space here.
Yep.
Oh, nice slide.
Out on the field, you gotta respect it. Oh, I like it. Just sit there, see what Formal was doing, and went for the bull bash. Unfortunately, didn't hit, but I like the patience to see what they were doing and try to catch him out.
It was really good.
Oh, the 5K hit
unfortunate.
them into. They actually got healed from you hitting them. Is what happened. All right, there's the throw. Not able to get a burst off of because of the throw, but
nice.
Up 2K.
Telos had been going for jump H, jump D a lot of that, so finally mixing it up with the 2K was a good option to open up the Formal.
Just get that high-low game, baby, going.
2K!
JGK, it's so good. It is so good. JGK
It's such a good normal.
Literally one of the best buttons in the game, I think.
It really is. Oh, good slide there to kind of call out Faust.
Yeah, I think actually that slide's getting him in a lot more trouble than he might realize, though. It seems like every time he goes for a neutral, he'll either have to burn meter like that to reposition, or Faust will go get a nice, decent trade going. So,
yeah,
something to watch. It's not quite as good. Oh no, the dead angle doesn't pay off. Faust dead angle, really narrow hitbox.
That was so unfortunate for Formal, but Telos, they're really going in here.
Super ender, yes
nice.
We do.
Let's
1,
go.
2, 3. Not enough to deal with all the guts, but gonna set up an Okizeme situation here, and the slight hesitation, gonna eat the 2K2H.
That was very good from Telos there. Good stuff to them. Their sin is already a lot better from what I saw last week, honestly, but Formal, Faust, already coming along really well.
All right. And that is about all we're going to be seeing of the beginner bracket. We're going to let them go off to make their own lobby to finish up this round robin tournament because it's going to be really hard to stream a bunch of matches in the round robin tournament. But I want to thank all the beginners that did show up today. A very small bracket, so we did have to run the round robin. But shout out to all you guys. You're all looking really strong. I'm glad you're sticking with Rev 2, even with Strive right around the corner. Whether or not you wish to continue on and play Strive 2 or want to just stick with Rev 2 in the future, either way, I can tell you guys are going to be strong. So keep it up. I'm happy to see everyone come out and sign up for these. That said,
absolutely.
Rest of the night, we're going to be looking at the intermediate bracket, actually.
Yeah.
No.
Looks like our first matchup here, if I'm looking at, yeah, it's going to be Akai Jam versus Mondo Slayer. Mondo Cosmo is an Ohio Slayer that's actually from my neck of the woods. Just unfortunate that we haven't been able to meet yet. Where's Akai from?
Akai is actually, I think, down in Texas now. I think when they started joining the bracket, they were from the Midwest, and now they had to move down to Texas, I think is what happened. We kind of let them rock just as like a grandfathered in policy.
Got it.
But definitely like a strong jam player. Graduated earlier on with my blessing, because there was definitely a point where I'm like, oh, okay, I could see the brain cell in action. All right.
Slayer versus Jam. Do you have any words of wisdom as we start this one out as a Jam player?
Meaty Ryujin. Literally Meaty Ryujin. Actually not shitposting this time. Slayer's backdash cancel can be very strong against Jam. It's very hard for her to like cover a backdash cancel option. Meaty Ryujin is a pretty good way of telling Slayer to respect me on wake up. So it kind of eliminates his ability to BDC bite. Now, for a lot of this as well, I'm going to say it's best not to fight back. Like, don't try to fight Slayer out unless you know the points to fight him out, such as after a Mappa. Otherwise, just escape. Alright, we got the counter puffball. Didn't get the proper combo there, though. Slayer's kind of weird. Got to do one hit. That's why we have the spreadsheets, though.
Yup.
Alright, gets in.
Mondo with 50% and still their burst, while Akai had to burn their burst with a 75% meter.
Yeah,
the cross-up.
Cross-up's so scary. I mean, Slayer hits hard on counter hits, but then if he has 50 meter, he always hits hard, because then you just RCs in the pile bunker and you're dead.
Nice call out there.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, but see, this is why it's so hard. You really just can't... Sometimes you just gotta accept. You just don't do Oki on Slayer. You just knock him down, charge a card, play neutral. Like, just go back to neutral, because the risk of Okiing him is he guesses right and then you lose.
Oh yeah. Speaking of 50% meter into a big combo, Mondo basically getting 50 and spending it, but a good position to call out the DP on wake up.
Don't try to throw that, you will die. Akai gonna get his burst back here, but yeah, burst before the knockdown. I like it. Safe burst point. Goes through the wild super, not gonna be able to RC.
No!
Oh, CFD.
I'm betting that was a misinput.
I think so.
What's unfortunate is that they FD'd right before it, which leads me to think that if they had it, they would have had at least meter to RC.
Yeah, like I definitely think they were trying to kind of woodsy something there, and unfortunately got that super input, and I think that's negative a bajillion or so. You know, just enough to get punished.
Already a better start for Akai though, getting Mondo in the corner here with some pressure, but okay, a little bit of craziness happening there, but
yeah, gonna have to burst just to get the momentum back. Now I see it. They've changed. Notice they changed what card they're charging. They're not charging Gekirine anymore. Now they've charged Ryujin. That's really important for the Slayer matchup, because exactly that. You can do Ryujin, cancel the Gekirine. The Gekirine will whiff, and you can recharge your card. So that's a ton of extra damage from that.
Both of them had 100 meter there for a moment before Mondo spent his, and just does pile bunker RC just to call something out.
That's something else good. I want to see that more. Use the Jam's pass through is pretty good against Slayer. Slayer has to call it out with like say 2H or 2K, and if he's doing that, he's not doing his stronger buttons. So,
oh, good call out. Took 50 meter and a burst, but Akai's
OTG's unfortunately wasn't able to confirm, but the pressure, the ID reset, JP gets in there and closes up the round.
That was good.
Yeah, really important. Because they're down a burst, so...
Oh yeah. Mondo still has theirs, but now they're just kind of trying to swing in neutral and see who gets hit first.
Yeah, oh, that's really important. Whenever you're trying to jump out against Slayer, you gotta be FDing, because that 6H does exactly that. Catches the jump outs. Oh, tried to wake up parry. Risky situation here, but fighting from such deficit. Right now, Akai's main goal should just be stay alive until they get their burst back. However much they do. There they go. Gonna get the combo. That's gonna get the... That's really good now. Now just die. Just honestly, just run up and die, because the faster you die, the less burst Slayer gets.
That, you know, that is a fair position there. But
looking
I
good
mean,
here.
oh,
Unfortunate, yeah.
well, Slayer's burst is only half full right now, so
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
still a win in Akai's book.
Yeah, this is not a bad at all situation to be in, especially with getting that counter at 6H immediately.
At Geki to call out the Slayer hitting buttons.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Get the first. Gonna RC. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind that because you're both at 25 meter now. Unfortunately, messes up their Parageki pressure situation. Gonna have to burn their burst.
But hey, at least they had the burst early. Slayer's got his burst back now, but Slayer's got like 25% life.
That's true. And because Akai has a card, Mondo Cosmo really has to consider bursting any single time.
The 6K?
I think. Don't worry about it. She needs it.
She needs it. Mondo unfortunately had to burst, but did not feel comfortable using it there. So that's first match.
That's a really hard place to burst there. You basically all the hits on the way up before the Gekirine, or you can OS with an air throw, and then the Gekirine itself is where you want to burst. But if you burst a little bit too late or a little bit too early, Gekirine whiffs through you entirely, and then you die anyway. So it's hard. Jam's hard to burst against people.
She is, but she needs it, right?
Yes.
That's what you always say.
Listen, I don't have projectile Lokizeme into a high low. All right, I gotta spend 75 meter if I want that.
Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
She needs it, right? Could be worse. Like imagine Jam, but she had like this projectile that she could hold on to and then throw high or throw low, and it had physics on it, and then it exploded after 3 seconds. Like imagine that.
Yeah, I mean that would be interesting.
That'd be fucked up.
Yeah, like a spinning plate.
Oh, what a parry there!
While we're just talking shit, Akai's over here trying to kill Slayer.
That was an amazing parry. Just went ahead. I like that because after Slayer 6H, he kind of has to special cancel, and you can go for a parry pretty safely there. Unless Slayer starts doing some cute things. Another good parry there. Gets his way out of the corner. Now Kai has a ton of meter here. This is scary for MC. Gonna RC, keep the pressure. Doesn't block the Karageki. Gets the 4-6 PK, goes for the optimal combo, and Mondo doesn't burst it.
Akai going up match point here. Mondo's really gonna have to pull something back.
Well, he does still have his burst going to this last round. Akai,
they're
no! The burst. Yeah, okay, gonna use the burst there. Yeah, doesn't want to. That's a good place to burst, just because it's gonna stop Jam's momentum, right?
Yes. Mondo's just gonna have to find a way to control Akai and allow him to do Slayer things for him. This is a good start. Not gonna lie.
Wake up 5-piece, slap him. I don't respect you. Oh, goes for the wild refusion. Doesn't pay off. RCs to make himself safe against it. Alright, gets Mondo in the corner. What are you gonna do? Mondo the lockdown here. Yeah, just dead angles. Burns all of his meter to get out there, but that's gonna set up the Okizeme situation. Wake up, throw! Wake up, throw against the Slayer doing dandy step. That is ballsy, my friend. Alright, good punish on the Mappa.
Yup. Mondo still got the life lead for now.
I do like
next hit up. There you go.
Yep, there it is. Again, oh, you want to throw me? You want to throw me after I do under pressure? You want to see what happens when you throw me after under pressure?
Bad things are going to happen to you, but Akai's starting off with these Gekis.
Again, you see, this is why you really can't do meaty 5k on Slayer. It doesn't work. And Mondo Cosmo gets a lot of damage start. Yeah, has to burst that just to stop the bleeding.
Has to burst, but the next hit still kills. Yeah, you're stunned. Alright, third game.
Yeah. I mean, Slayer in a first to 2, fucking terrifying.
Which, by the way, we are back to first to 2, because this is not the round robin. Oh!
This is first to 2, yes.
I forgot that was the second game last game. Alright.
That is going to be Mondo Cosmo moving on 2-1. Next up, we're going to have Chie Lover versus, who we got here? Hydrophobic.
Ooh, this will be a good match. Chie Lover is a Purdue, Indiana-ish Raven player. Chie plays a lot of different games.
Surprisingly not a Jam player. Like you'd think Chie Lover, oh, they must like play Jam, you know, spunky Kung Fu. No.
He loves Raven.
I mean, I also play Raven, so I can understand it.
Yeah, but Hydrophobic is not afraid of the water, because they're a May player. And so they're from Wisconsin. They also played Uni. They ran a exhibition series for Uni for a while, and now they're just playing some good-ass Guilty Gear lately.
Yeah, I mean, Hydro, one of the more recent graduates too, showed up 1 week, said, I'm going to win. And you know what? They won. So good on them for that.
It was a really sick week. I remember watching that.
We're going to get these two playing on here. As soon as Chia Lover joins the lobby, to make sure that they are available.
Please just bribe them with a picture of Chia, and they will come running.
Tell them Chia is in the lobby, they'll kick down the door. Dynamic entry, trial the dragon, etc., etc., etc.
Etc.
Don't worry, I'm sure one day P5U will come out.
Someday the leaks will come out and we won't believe it, and then
I will
finally announce it.
This is down. We are down in the losers bracket side of the bracket right now. We'll hop back up to winner semifinals after this. Now, I will say, I have been subbing Raven specifically because we do not have too many. Until Chia Lover started joining intermediate bracket, we didn't have any Ravens at all in beginner bracket. So Chia Lover's the only Raven player here in NKO.
This is a good color for Raven, but
Raven has a lot of good colors, but this is definitely a good color for Raven.
Getting the first knockdown too, Chia Lover's just kind of wanting to get the hit and run it.
Yeah, I mean, Raven definitely a character that is feast or famine when it comes to momentum. Either he's got you knocked down and he's winning, or he's stuck in the corner and can't do a whole lot of crap. And that's kind of the reasoning for that gold burst there, I think. Just immediately doesn't want to lose momentum.
Oh, nice command grab.
Yeah, Chia Lover just playing at Mach 10 right now. Forces out the wake up super from Hydrophobic. It pays off.
But that's 50 meter burn on Chia Lover's side, so I'm sure you are fine with that on Hydro. And you get the knockdown. With a little bit of pressure. Go back to neutral. Uh-oh.
All that meter just trying to make the space. Good situation for Chia Lover to be in, because that trade's going to take the round.
A backdash from Chia at the end to reset the spacing is so clean. But Hydra's got the first hit.
Yeah,
oh, a command throw. That's a lot of damage.
That's really smart too, because like Raven doesn't have a lot of like fast buttons. Like he just kind of has his stance and his 4P. So running up and throwing him, pretty decent option a lot of the time. There's a good go from Raven's side though. Gonna get a knockdown from this into the slow pin. Tried to punish it, immediately burst.
Hey, that's a good use of 50 meter if you get the burst away.
That's absolutely true. Even without a decent confirm off of it, you got the burst out of the way. Now you can. Now this next Okizeme situation, this next hit's really going to count. Backdash is the overhead.
Good attempt at the 6H.
Trying
to call out the up back.
Yeah. I mean, May is a character that, you know, is going to up back a lot. So fair guess. Unfortunately, just lost a round off of it.
And now match point for both these players.
Yep. Jump forward, JP. Ravens comes out first.
Chia Lover getting the corner first in this situation with the raw 5D.
Yeah, I mean, Ravens 5D really good. Going to get a lot of excitement off that command grab there, too. RC, yeah. Raven doesn't have a lot of uses for meter, so just RCing just to continue pressure or get hit confirm is really useful.
Yeah.
Be enough to kill? No, not quite. Chia Lover up backs out.
You're saying there's a chance.
Oh, but unfortunately, gotta remember, a charged blitz like that, once it becomes fully charged, is plus. And Raven has a lot of buttons that put out hitboxes with not a lot of hurtbox, so it's hard to punish that sort of thing.
Raven win.
Chia Lover gonna go up 1-0 over Hydrophobic.
Hydro has shown that they can and will adapt, though, so I'm curious to see what they do in this next match here. I mean, obviously, both these characters want to get the knockdown and run it, because that second round, that's exactly what Hydro did.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Raven is hugely based on momentum here. If he gets knocked down, he's suffering, and especially if he gets caught in the corner like this. So honestly, what I want to see Hydra do is take this knockdown and get in that ass. That's what I want to see. Because
just like this,
Raven can't do much right now. Like because he lacks a standard instant air dash, it's not like he has the ability to just super jump and instant air dash out of the corner. His instant air dash is going to throw him at you. So he has to be able to deal with you whenever he does that. Good burst denies Raven the excitement gauge. He gets a lot of excitement off those throws, so.
Good confirm there from Chie Lover. Oh, they're trying to call out with these high command grabs, but Hydro is just not doing anything.
Gets the 3K knockdown into the meaty 2D. Doesn't
almost
picks up, but doesn't confirm. Doesn't believe.
Oh, the fireball catching out the H Dolphin. Oh no, this is bad for Hydro now.
Oh no! Doesn't have the confirm, but the wake up Dolphin eats the 2H. Hydro, this is why you gotta believe in your combos.
Oh no, that's so unfortunate. Oh, good 6H though.
Just slaps them right back down to the ground. Just get back down there.
That was a weird situation there, but Chie Lover coming out on top.
Gets caught by the scratch. Yeah, gonna burst, denies again. But again, it's just like stay grounded, get in on Raven.
Yep.
Caught in the corner right now. This is the scary part. All right, wasn't any real Okies that just jumped out.
I think Hydro's main issue is that Hydro has been trying to get in on Raven, but Chie Lover is just getting the offense first.
Yeah, I like that though. I'm 90% certain. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty certain that a forward Dolphin will beat both of Raven's command throw options.
Yeah, that was the up Dolphin too.
Well, a horizontal Dolphin, I should say, because it's technically airborne, so it'll beat the command throw, but it's low enough to get under the anti-air version, as it were.
That makes sense.
Can't mash there. That close slash does become a frame trap.
This is bad for Hydro.
Ooh, one last chance there. Gonna live and die off the anti-air command throw.
And unfortunate.
4P anti-air, that is. That is 2-0 for Chie Lover here. Gonna move on through losers bracket. Hydro, thanks for coming by. Unfortunately, this is where your NKO run ends this week. So next up, we're gonna have Data Zigbar and Lasagna.
Lasagna, a good Wisconsin Venom that has been playing for a while, graduated from intermediate a little bit ago, and somebody I've been asking for advice for as I start learning my own Venom.
Yep. I mean, Lasagna is... Data Zigbar, I think, is one of our older alumni, I guess I'll say, as part of our graduates. Strong Kai Kisuke player. Definitely, I feel like more on the end of, like, switches gears a lot between zoning and rushdown Kai, which I actually really like a lot. It's hard to pin down exactly what kind of niche he falls into. Whereas Lasagna is definitely more of a defensive player. Really just hang back and let you hang yourself. Has really good anti-air game as well. So going to be interesting to see. And I mean, both these characters really focus on that knock you down, set up the projectile, and run it with a lot of long, big pokes. So interesting to see how this matchup goes between the two of them.
An interesting dynamic for me too, something that we've talked about recently in the Discord with Data Zigbar, is Data Zigbar's crippling addiction to stun edge YRC. So we're going to have to see if Data Zigbar, because a big part of the Venom matchup is deciding when you get knocked down, am I going to give up my meter to save my health, or am I going to give up my health to build a meter?
Right.
And if you just don't have meter, then there's no option. You just got to give up your health.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's something both these characters have a very strong projectile YRC option, right? Stun and YRC, and also Stinger. So both of them always have the opportunity anytime they have 25 meter to just shoot the gun and just, control the neutral. Now, if both of them do it at the same time, well, then they're both just down 25 meter. But I think you're right. I think Venom watching Kai be down 25 meters he's a lot happier about that than Kai seeing Venom go down 25 meters. So
yes. I don't think I've seen these two play before personally. I'm sure they've played before in NKO's past, so I'm excited to see how their matchup goes.
It's actually really exciting for me because we don't typically watch a lot of the intermediate bracket. We're usually watching the beginner bracket. So I'm really excited at the prospect of getting to watch a lot more of these intermediate matches and seeing how much they've been improving.
Oh yeah, good stun edge to call out the backdash from Lasagna there.
Broke the ankles there. Zigbar coming in. I like that too, jumping and going to the air and throwing out the air stun edge like that. Just like, go ahead, Lasagna. I know you want to 6-beat me, or I know you want to air throw me. I'm just throwing plasma here.
Yep. Good mad struggle there to mix up Data Zigbar, but so far Data Zigbar's got a lot of meter that they can play with.
a lot of meter, but not a lot of life bar. They caught themselves in the corner. Gonna have to fight their way out. Late air dash Okizeme though. Gonna get the overhead into the not
Never mind.
Just go for 2D there. Trust me, it's more reliant. Try
Good
to
air throw.
Yes.
What?
I don't think Lasagna was ready for that one, but I don't think anyone was because, hey, got your corner situation.
We are playing Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2, alright.
Oh, runs into this 5K, gonna get knocked down from that.
Who's gonna spend their burst here? They're both low on life. Who's gonna Oh yeah.
I don't think Zigbar is gonna get a chance to use their burst right now.
Oh no, and especially not doing that.
I think not quite low profile enough. You are not so bad guy with that. You're just Kaikisi. You're still a mortal man. Getting caught by that ball low to the ground. Oh, but the challenge on the run up with the close flash gets a decent chunk of damage.
Good 5D.
Yeah, 5D to mix him up. I like that slow walk forward. Zigbar doing some slow walk forwards just to build meter here and just to try to make some space up.
Walking back and forth is a big thing that you can do just to build a little bit of meter while playing full screen and safe.
Especially if you're bedman and your walk speed is like super fast. You just walk back and forward a bunch, build a lot of meter.
Yeah, and if you're on hitbox, you just get the meter glitch. But anyways, actually paying attention to the match, we see Lasagna getting fixed.
Yeah, the K-ball Oki really paying off here.
That was a risky teleport, but it didn't really pay off.
Yeah, went for the teleport and the grinder covers him. Has to burst there, base the burst, doesn't get a punish. Lasagna, I've been yelling at you. It's good that you're baiting burst, now you gotta actually punish him too.
That was a good confirm there at the end off the 2D for Lasagna there. Good situation, unfortunately didn't get the burst, but hey, at least the bait paid off.
Yeah, I mean, Zigbar held on to the burst so long that match that they kind of got into a situation where, like, you kind of have to burst, even at this really easy to bait burst point. And Lasagna's ready for it. Just, alright, I'll take that, thank you very much. Wake up DP, gonna get the knockdown from it. What's the pressure gonna be? Pressure's gonna be, I'm gonna run up 2P. Oh, you're pressing buttons. Alright, cool, free knockdown.
So now with Lasagna here,
there's the tonnage of YRC. Yeah, gonna take control. Gonna force the burst out of Lasagna there. Yeah, I respect the burst because like he burned the 25 meter to get momentum and corner positioning.
A little bit of a bait potentially there on the burst.
I think he was looking for the burst, expecting Zigbar to give his right back to him. Not give him. Again, I like the Zigbar. I'll just jump back and chuck plasma. I don't care about your 6P. I don't. You can have the best anti-air in the world. It doesn't matter if Kai's all the way up there throwing plasma.
Oh yeah. Unfortunate, no tech out there either, just allowing for the 6H knockdown.
I really like that teleport safely made space, got away from Zigbar there, just to reset back to neutral there. Good teleport. Oh, there's the 6P trades. Gonna have to block there. Bishop run out, gets behind Kai, gonna use that to teleport to. And glitches out the round.
Oh, that was such a risky but clutch teleport there from Lasagna at the end.
Needed to get to the ball, so went ahead and just teleported their way over there. So.
Counter hit 6H combo. That was really nice, Lasagna. Now, well, Lasagna did have a chance for pressure into corner, but Data Zigbar calling that out. Oh, expecting a backdash there, I believe, from Lasagna, but just trying to open up Data Zigbar. There's the burst.
Ooh, gets the snipe. Gonna get the knockdown with the fireballs here. And right now, Kai's got a pretty good advantage just because he doesn't care about Venom's projectiles and get a knock into that. I like this. This is what I'm talking about. Just going back to that zoning game. Just like, but Lasagna sniffed it out. Just gonna start throwing out stingers at it. Gonna break through him. Ooh, tried to go in, trying to get the anti-air.
That was a good jump H there.
Passionate offense there from Zigbar, switching up to the zoning game. Unfortunately, a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Zigbar sniffed it out, and just those stingers just enough to catch some momentum. So that is 2-0, and Zigbar's going to drop down to loser's lot bracket here.
Y'all, that's a first. Okay, good. Thank you, Lasagna.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, what's this? Are you gonna run winners finals next? Cause
no, we're gonna drop down to loser's bracket, but I'm gonna let him know he can take a break if he wants. Because like I understand, like you just got done playing a tournament match. Maybe you want like 2 minutes just to be like, calm down, take a breath, go use the bathroom if you need to.
Oh yeah.
So. Definitely don't want to be throwing the two of them in matches back to back as soon as possible. So.
Data Zigbar, don't break my heart like this. He's a GG's pool guy. Sorry you aren't in the new game.
Yeah, it's you went from playing Bedman to playing Venom, so like what? You're really picking characters that have very low percentage chance here right now.
It's not my fault that Daisuke won't put in a cool Fireball character in Strive. That's not my problem. Well, it is my problem, but it's also Daisuke's problem because he has no good taste. That's not my problem.
They might put like Hayun in there, like they've got a cool Fireball.
I mean, they have a cool.
It's literally all they have is a cool Fireball.
Yeah, but like, I mean, to be honest though, if Raven was in the game, I'd probably just play Raven because Raven's needles are really cool fireballs. Let's be real.
All right, well we got character select here. Zigbar, okay.
Just change a color.
Yep. All right. Fair.
What is the loser's bracket color here from Data?
Yeah, or maybe changing song. Maybe we're gonna end up hearing Birthday Train here.
Well, it doesn't Chia Lover choose the song because he's player one.
Raven versus
Now I can say this matchup is interesting. Raven's general big advantage is that he's got really big buttons that basically every other character has to deal with. Kai has good buttons and good anti-airs, so it's hard to get in on Kai. Let's see what Chia Lover does. Ooh, good. JH, the stop sign, gets down in, but
unfortunate.
Off.
Raven is notoriously hard to burst too, so. But Raven does have low damage combos, so potentially bursting sometimes early is not a bad thing.
Yeah, so Raven basically has pretty low damage, but as he gains excitement there, his damage gets multiplied. So at higher levels of excitement, he can really start hurting pretty hard. Just from his normal hits, but you can see here, yeah, just doing little chunks of the time.
Data Zigbar kind of calling out Chie, trying to do anything right now. Chie's Lover still got the burst, but hasn't had a good opportunity to use it.
Chie Lover gets the way out of the corner, which is huge for Raven right here. Oh, but can't stop the stop sign. JH coming down. And of course, Raven's 6P doesn't get him a lot of reward without a counter hit confirmed. He can only cancel into close slash and special moves from it, so even he doesn't really have great anti-air options outside of 5k, I would say.
That was such an unfortunate end to that round, but
ooh,
what a good air throw.
Gets the immediate knockdown. This is really scary for Raven. Yeah, sniffs out the mash. I know you're mashing. You're Raven. You don't want to be here right now. Have a greed sever.
Yeah,
what are we going to do again?
Good grinder Oki into a Fireball YRC Oki into the delayed air dash and just kind of chill.
This is the scary part, is throw him into the corner. No, you're still here. This is the scary part. Oh, dropping combos, but perfect at the end of the day. That is the scary part of being Raven, is being caught in the corner, because you can't IAD out, you don't have fast buttons, you don't have a reversal.
Yeah, but Chia Lover off to a better start that round, but Data Zigbar still doesn't have his burst back yet. That was at the beginning of round one.
I mean,
shit's got it back now.
I mean, scary thing about winning around too hard is that you don't get a burst back at all. Just getting it down now when you got about a quarter of your life left.
That's unfortunate. Chia Lover still is there, but holy cow!
With punishes Scratch with Stun Dipper.
Oh, that was so sick.
Yeah, burns the 25 meter, just get out of Skadoodle, I control the neutral. Scary situation, yeah, dead angles, burns the 50 meter, get out. Zigbar says, okay, you're gonna burn meter, I can burn meter, it's still my turn.
Yep. Did not get the grinder Oki there, just a little too far forward, but...
She's out. I like Chia Lover's restraint there. Throughout the orb and then dashed up and blocked, just expecting Zigbar to say, wake up Stun Dipper. And Zigbar didn't bite, but good awareness from Chia Lover to be like, all right, what are you going to do? Let's slow this down a little bit.
Yeah. And Data Zigbar just kind of getting opened up by the multiple high options that Raven can do from his air dash. So good stuff to Chia Lover to close out that first game, but let's see how Data Zigbar adapts to run it back.
Yeah, I think what we saw there is, again, who gets momentum is who's going to run this. So that's going to be first knockdown to Zigbar, and catches the overhead. Now,
Dating the burst.
Yeah.
real hard, but I understand.
Nelson face that first. Doesn't get punished off it. Zigbar is so close just to making these. Just if you can make these hits count a little bit more, that can mean so much. Gets the knockdown there though.
Nice. Good delay high again. Realizing that Chia Lover's been gotten hit by that every time.
Yeah, run up 2D into
the double super.
I have all of this meter. Allow me to
I get all that
spend
meter. That was such a sick way to end the round.
You got all that meter from running up and hitting them.
That is fair. Good backdash there. Realizing the orb wasn't going to hit meaty, so. Spins, they're only 25 meters though, leaving them rather defenseless, but these double jumps are kind of throwing Chia Lover off, honestly. Oh, never mind, just as I say it.
And that's a lot of excitement to Raven. Anytime he can land a command grab, he gets 3 ticks of excitement. Boom, goes immediately from stage 2 to stage 3 there. Raven's going to be doing a lot more damage than normal right now because of that excitement meter. Zigbar going to go ahead and burn the meter.
Nice throw.
Now, the absolute one thing I don't want to see Zigbar do this round right now is burst. If he bursts, I'm going to be so mad with him.
Okay. Good job holding the burst there.
Yeah, like sometimes you just gotta hold on to it and be like, you know, just don't burst. Just don't burst.
Good fireball there. Good
Fireball
5D.
Yeah, but doesn't get further combo. Zigbar's so close to getting those. Like we've seen it. If Zigbar can manage to string together knockdowns, Chia Lover kind of gets run over because good spacing on the close slash. What options does Raven have on defense? You've got Blitz and you've got FD jump out and you can't ID, but you try to get out. But another perfect.
Good stuff. Good adaptation there from Data Zigbar. I appreciate the adaptation just being, I'm not going to let Chia Lover play the video game.
Best way to win a tournament match is just to let your opponent play, right? So
yep.
I like when they're getting down their Okizeme and when they're running their pressure situations, they're winning. Chia Lover definitely needs to practice how their patience on defense, block a few hits before trying to get out.
Nice knockdown there. Oh, the green sever!
Oh, and the burst! Unfortunate. Oh, tried to go for the air throw reset. I think they're just a little bit late. Chia Lover gonna get a knockdown for that good conversion from the
Wake up 5 frames!
5 frames into the knockdown, into Okizeme.
Yeah, nice smash out.
Yeah, disrespects the tick throw. Zigbar looking for the tick throw there. Oh, the stunnage
wires.
Yeah, I mean, get out of this. That is a mid. You just got hit by Chia Lover.
Yeah. Definitely trying to do something on Wake Up, but that leads Data Zigbar to going match point.
Yeah, and a good trade there, getting knocked down. We've seen anytime Zigbar gets a knockdown here, Chia Lover struggles. Caught in the corner right now. Are they going to get out? Runs out and gets tagged by Kai Normals. Yeah, just tech away. Trying to set up. That's going to go straight through that needle. And the air throw. And there's the
nice
blitz option. Yes.
First blitz the set so far.
Yep, representing the blitz option, saying, "All right, I need to make you stop somehow." But both players burning their 25 meters as soon as they get it. Gonna get the burst or get the dust, but doesn't get a knockdown from that dust combo. Yeah, Raven's JD was changed in this version, so JD no longer has tech time. He cannot get a knockdown from a dust combo like that. Gonna burst, doesn't bait it. Not much life left here with characters at 25 meter. How do you think they're gonna spend it?
YRC and
YRC.
Oh, Chia Lover just needs to not be wrong for the rest of the round and they can win.
Yeah,
but that's
at this point, just perfect them and you're fine, right?
Unfortunate.
Got caught maybe up backing or something, and Zigbar gonna move up 2-1. Good showing from both players.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation at the end too, where Chia Lover was right on blocking that DP, but unfortunately could not get a good confirm.
Yeah, I think they blocked the DP, but unfortunately wasn't ready to punish because they got like the weird cross-up situation. And I mean, Raven's best punishes there, I think, are like close slash or 5k. So unfortunate, but I mean, good showing from both players. I think if Zigbar can just get down there, hit confirms and knockdown, that's going to bring them a long way. And Chia Lover, definitely got to talk more about defense there, because I know Raven doesn't have great defensive options, but sometimes you got to block a few hits before you try to escape.
Oh boy, do we have a match for you all coming up next.
Yeah, we
in
got
the
a grudge
losers
match.
bracket.
In
once
the losers
again.
bracket, no less. Yeah.
Akai, same jam we saw from earlier, versus Cade, multiple intermediate and KO winner, I believe.
Yeah, Cade definitely one of our strongest players out. And I know these two actually get to play each other a lot too. So that's just something really cool between the two of them. I think as they explained, they've been friends for a very long time. So definitely just two of them have been playing for a long time. Now that said, matchup kind of notably not looking to Akai's favor. So
That's fine. Akai just has to knock them down and never let Cade play the game, right? Yeah, just don't let Cade play the video game, right?
You
That's
see-
what Jam
here-
can do, right? Right?
about that, funny story. So, a lot of this matchup comes down to knowing how to do safe jumps and knowing how to control space with far slash. Leo actually kind of has trouble dealing with Jam's far slash, and if Jam basically has to pick between Oki of charge a card or do a safe jump, because getting hit by Leo's flash kick is a knockdown, and that's the last thing you need. Kind of looking really strong here right now.
Called out on their stagger pressure, though. Cade taking full advantage of that.
Yeah, but caught in the corner right now against Leo. Now, how are you going to get out? Got to be instant blocking some of these. Riskar flashing him. Gets out that time, pressing the button. No, gets blocked. All right, but that's plus, yeah.
Good call out on the jump TK.
Yeah, I knew that charge was not good. And the immediate burst and back turn
That's
stance
bad.
is punished.
That's so bad. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
It's bad for Cade now?
Well, this should be enough to kill with the 50 meter. He can either RC this or just do the orb super if this doesn't kill. Yeah, just RC it and do the DP. All right, that's just enough Guts Crush.
Wow, good stuff there from Akai.
I mean, Akai won that round off of holding onto their meter and getting enough damage for that super to pay off. That's really what they came down to.
Good anti-air there from Cade and calling out the tech buttons.
Tech
with
buttons,
the
I
back
mean,
turn DP.
Jam, right? Haha, she's gonna tech buttons me, so punish it.
Yeah. Cade really showing the domination this round so far.
Good adaptation from Akai there. Tech that time, didn't tech buttons. And see, this is what I like to do against Leo, is just try to get hit in the air without pressing a button, because Leo has some trouble doing... Well, yeah, he has a bit of trouble converting off of an air hit, especially like that. If you can tech off of 5H, you can avoid Leo's pressure. You can escape that. He can't really do much about it. Whereas if you get counter hit by his 5H, you lose. So,
yeah.
No. Get a knockdown, charge a card.
Good call out on the flash kick. A little too high, though.
Yeah, a little bit too early to get the PK, but catches the tech buttons. Gonna get a knockdown here. Charges another Gekuen card.
Oh, good 2S from Cade there. Calling out Akai, just trying to go for rebuy.
Oh, the wake up throw pays off, gets the 2K.
Into the same situation from the first round?
Gets crushed Ender, yes, and he's gonna get burst during the super, but I don't think he's gonna live through it. Akai taking the first game, looking really strong there too. I guess a personal note, I tend to play this matchup more around the Ryujin card, but Akai's been playing it around the Gekuen card a lot. So, I mean, and that's not something against him, not something I'm going to say, oh, you should use Ryujin more. That's just different styles, and why I like Jam so much is that you can choose kind of what flavor Jam you want to play based on what cards you're going to charge, so.
Yep. Good 2S from round start there.
Round start 2S just to try to cover up the space. Immediately has to burst the counter at 6H, so yeah, you don't really want to let Jam get a lot of damage here. Alright, back turn starting. Good disrespect to the 5K. Oh, but the counter at 5E. Oh, tries to bait the burst, but good. I like this. This is like a new part of Akai that I haven't really seen too much of before, of just being a lot more patient. I wonder if it's partly because he's fighting Cade, who he plays against all the time. He's not quite as nervous as he might be playing against random people in a tournament, right?
Nice, good confirmed.
He's playing a lot.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, unfortunately, the clean hit sets up a cross-up situation, but that's a safe jump. Like, that's a flash kick. Leo doesn't give a shit.
No, Leo doesn't care at all.
Oh, doesn't
Good stagger.
high staggers, doesn't mash out. Jam can actually parry that.
Oh no!
Oh,
Just
no.
goes for puffball?
I want to say that was more of mashing out of stagger and just got that.
Could be.
Hard to
I
tell.
believe that. But Cade
Jam-
taking the first round here.
Oh, gets the close there. Manages to JH before the 2H comes out. That's scary to ideally like that. Ooh, good spacing with the puffball. Whiff punishes the standing heavy. Oh, good parry there. That's what we wanted. Doesn't get the counter hit, so doesn't get the launcher, but is overall safe. And just gonna burn the meter there to get their pressure going. Gonna get a knockdown. Yep, knocks down with Gekki card. I like that. Get the max Gekki here. Why not? You got the full charge.
Interesting clash there with the 5H puffball.
Yeah, and
But-
again, like if you get hit by 5H in the air, just don't hit the button.
Yep. Akai has the life lead, and they both have burst right now. So if Akai
Burst
wins
and-
this round while getting Cade to burst, that's a win.
Yeah, they both have. Well, they both basically are in one touch to kill scenario. Not now that they've burned meter, not as much, but spends the ID max Gekki, but that's plus on blocks, and it's still Jam's turn. Kai's gonna pay for it with a throw, and the
just
kill,
enough.
just enough calculated. Yeah, you don't want them to live through that. That's for sure.
Going into match point, Akai, both of them have burst. They're probably going to spend it early if possible.
Caught by the JK, lasted that overhead. I like this patience from Akai. Good whiff punish there, gets the knockdown. Oh, doesn't get firm off the split
Oh,
kicks.
unfortunate. Cade was just too far away from the 2D knockdown, but still going to try to run this round.
She's too high on the wall though to combo out
Yep.
because Jam's a lightweight. Oh, too far to get the 4-6 PK. Oh, walks up and throws him after the burst.
I respect it.
That's one of those things where these two have been playing against each other a bunch. Oh, but
Doesn't block the flash kick.
J2K got counter hit maybe and runs into that. Doesn't bait that burst. That's going to be enough to kill. Can you kill off of this?
No.
Watch the flash kicks there.
That was a good flash kick.
Yeah, I want to see Cade representing more of these flash kicks. Oh, whip punishes the 2K. Unfortunately, drops the
Oh
first
no. Say it ain't so. That was so unfortunate. But good stuff for Cade to recognize that situation and take advantage of it.
Yeah, Akai getting a little bit greedy there, going for confirms that don't quite work. As I said before, you're going to drop 4-6 PK 1,000 times before you hit it once. And that's kind of what it comes down to. And when you're in a tournament match where it's going to come down to, if I drop this 4-6 PK, I'm going to die, press 4-6 PP and do a safe jump, especially if you have that corner situation there. Because that's gonna give you a win way more than ever hitting that 4-6 PK is gonna be. Ooh, get the counter hit. Yeah, good.
Yeah. Guys gonna have to run this back pretty hard. They're already almost dead.
Well, they're in a scary situation, but Jam's definitely got the damage output to make it happen. Alright, bursts out of that. Just tries to get out. Can't come down on Leo when he's back turn stance like that.
Not at all. Oh, the turnaround on the puffball.
Yeah, has to RC that to be safe because he hit OTG. Get knocked down, charge a card. Now here's the problem with charging Gekki card, I feel like, in this matchup is in order to recharge, you kind of leave yourself in flash kick range. And good awareness from Cade there. Anytime Jam is doing... Wow, the super. Anytime Jam is doing 2D, if she doesn't do 2D instant air dash away, Leo can flash kick. He can just flash kick. So I think Cade's going to start throwing out those flash kicks a lot more because
I'd say.
guys leaving themselves open to him, honestly.
Yeah, Cade is on match point too, mainly because of this flash kick adaptation.
Yep, holding down back here. And there it is. Yep. Oh, you jumped. Cool, flash kick. But good wake up parry. Yeah, catches the 6K. All right, here's the max region on deck. Are we going to start seeing more regions out of him? I'd say Leo is probably... Yeah, you're I like that. Went for the parry just in case you bursted, you know, just to be cute. But you gotta safe jump!
Got a safe jump, Akai.
Akai Jam, please! You told me you'd make that safe jump video like a week ago. Where is it? We need it. Tries to be cute with the ID parry on the fireball. Listen, you're in tournament, man.
Oh no, not quite dead.
Oh, but the trade on the buff ball. K didn't get the instant block on that, so couldn't get the frame advantage to safely 5K there.
Final round, final game, both have burst.
Yeah, but Akai's gonna have to spend it immediately here on that Rekka point. There's the pass-through, gets through. Pass-through actually pretty good in this matchup because Leo kind of has a lot of trouble stuffing it. He basically has to press 2K or 2S. Ooh, big counter hit.
Yeah. Oh, the gold burst. That's really bad now. Kate's got all the... Going underneath the overheaded back turn stance for the throw.
Yeah, unfortunately, Leo is slightly heavier than normal, so the throw red RC combo drops. Along with that one, Akai definitely got the hits, but just hasn't quite made them count. Gonna get knocked down there. Charge up.
Oh, just too far away for the 5D.
Yeah, gonna go for super. Are you holding back? I hope so. That's all his meter. RC gonna hit. All right, goes for the Source XPP. Yeah, into the overhead.
That was such a risky jump 2K.
Yeah, but gets the FD to push Jam out, and just the
R
swing.
slash, that was really good.
Akai takes it 2-1. Heart-pounding situation there. That is gonna bring us to losers semi-final here.
I'd never seen that Leo quote before. That's good. No, no, I have not actually.
So, losers semifinals.
Loser semifinals is going to be Data Zigvar versus Akai, and then in winners finals right now we have Lasagna and Cosmo, or Mondo Cosmo, excuse me, waiting.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is Kai versus Jam. Oh, maybe it's not Jam. Akai does have a couple pocket characters. So, I mean, oh, Zigbar going to use the restroom. Okay, actually, that's not a bad idea here. I might also.
Yeah, go to the bathroom, dude.
All right,
I'll hold it down.
Talk about some bedman things.
I'll just talk about a little bit. I first of all want to say thank you all for watching NKO Novice Knockouts Round 15. Once again, this is a Midwest beginner/intermediate tournament. Because of the small amount of people we had for the beginner bracket tonight, we had a round robin. For the 6 people who entered, we had each of them on stream once, and then we went over to the intermediate bracket, which has been really fun to watch. Lots of good sets. Make sure you follow Oxy's channel, give him a sub if you got the money for it. We always appreciate Oxy streaming this for us, so thank you, Lord Oxy, for that.
Thank you.
Just thank you all for watching some great Guilty Gear. All these sets have been really entertaining so far. I will just shout out Ama and Julie for running the tournament. Follow them on Twitter. I'm going to make sure I get their ads right. It is at Amadeus46art, and then I believe it's at Jamkisk on Twitter. Let me double check that. Because I am, yes, at Jamkisk for Julie, and at Amadeus46art for Ama, for them starting this wonderful tournament series. Follow Oxy at, is it the same at on Twitter as it is on Twitch?
Oh, it's oxyacetylene _ because someone took the original oxyacetylene.
Okay. Well, follow Oxy on Twitter as well. And I am Drifter Dane on here, there, and everywhere. And
Oh.
Alma, are you back?
No. Yeah.
Since we're just chatting, what's the coolest projectile in Guilty Gear? I gotta know.
That's a good question.
I actually have a answer for this, and Alma's not gonna like it. I actually think it's no, it's actually Pineberry. I think Pineberry is a very cool normal because it allows both players to interact with it, and when it goes off, it's always good for Elfelt. It's just so good that it's the best projectile in the game, in my opinion.
Pineberry is interesting. Unfortunately, it is tied to Elfelt. Like, if you only had Pineberry and that was like a good thing a character had, then it'd be like just okay, that's a really good thing. Unfortunately, Alpha does everything else that's good about her. I would actually say now, see, there's a lot of interest. Like there's Pineberry, there's Beach Ball, but I'm trying to think of a couple other because there's a lot of like, what are we gonna do? We define like Dizzy's summons as projectiles, for instance.
I would say, those are projectiles. I mean, she sets them down and they go. I think the D-Fish is really cool because it allows a bit of counterplay into her main game where it's like, oh, you try to hit my Laserfish? Oh, haha, just kidding, this one's a counter.
Well, right now we got Jam versus Kai. This is a matchup I'm fairly familiar with after last weekend now. This is one of Jam's worst matchups. I'm not going to say it's bad because it can definitely swing both ways, but Jam does have to respect what's
good air throw.
Good air throw, though. Gonna get the cards here, and Xigbar immediately spending the 25 meter. That's important here. If Jam can get the meter advantage, that can be a huge boon to her. Caught in the corner here, though. Good air to keep Akai locked down, but gets the confirm. 6P. Yes, into the 4-6 PK.
Xigbar's only got 25% meter, so couldn't even dead angle if they wanted to.
Yeah, but you know, Burn gets the 25 or gets the 50 meter just by throwing out the stun edges or stun dippers.
R/Slash beating out the puffball was unexpected for me, and now Data Xigbar's just kind of running this back with no meter. Akai's sitting on 100.
Gets caught by the late air dash. This
might
is gonna
just die.
This is a huge round for if Xigbar can close this out because he is at such a deficit. Gonna get the throw combo into the red RC. This might be enough to kill, actually, believe it or not.
Believe it, Jam does a lot of damage. Oh,
drops
no!
it! And the double KO!
That's actually best case situation for Akai there since he dropped that combo. And also for Data Xigbar, so now we're into Duel 2, final round.
This is the final round here. Both players just went up one match, so I mean, hey.
So Data Xigbar once again getting the early lead in this match. Kai spending the burst. No burst is on the table now.
Yeah, Xigbar spends the 25 meter just to make Akai, forces them to block that projectile flying in at them.
Good DP.
And the sweep trade, really important. Unfortunately, not really a range where you can throw out the puffballs there. Now, please do me a favor and stop blocking full screen stun edges when you have a parry.
Yes, but that was a good Ryujin to call out whatever Data Xigbar's doing, and it led to this perfect situation where Kai's got 75% meter, mostly into corner with the Geki,
and closes up. That's round 2. You double KO
round 2.
I won that first game. Really good conversion off the close slash anti-air there too. I love that I'm seeing Akai go for these 4-6 PK combos because he's starting to get to the point where, like, not only is he going for them, he's landing them. And he's right now that you're landing them, you get to start seeing like, oh, this is gonna work, or oh no, this is gonna drop. I have to abort to the punch follow-up. So that's really important because once you start doing that, that is where you start unlocking a lot of Jam's damage output.
For sure. And so now we're just gonna have to see how Data Xigbar counters that play. A lot of what Data Xigbar was doing well, and then he just got hit once, and then the round kind of just fell out of favor.
Story of this matchup, honestly, is Kai is
fair.
really good and then gets counter hit and dies. So,
but
now
triple 5 frame, calling out the DP was too late though and got thrown.
Kai still showing some jam brain there, burst into immediately H puff balling and just eating it. So, something you definitely gotta keep in mind.
Kai spending 50 of the meter, so it's left with 50 more.
Burns the 50 meter to get the knockdown and the card. This
Max
is
Ryujin, Max
Geki. Max Ryujin. This is going to be enough to kill easily, yeah, with that much card resources behind it.
Bulldogging his way to set point. They are really doing their best out here to end the set as fast as possible, not wanting to play anything clean against Kai.
I mean, playing against Kai is definitely like a hard-ass thing to do. Now that he's at this neutral game, this is where Xigbar needs to keep him and just keep him locked down from that. Use that JH. Yes, set up that wall of normals. The 2H and JH. Gets the stun off of it. Goes for the blitz to take away some of that burst meter. No, not quite enough with that drop. All right, all Akai wants right now is Xigbar to burst. And there it is. See, but now you have no meter against full meter and chip down.
Well, I understand. I mean, if Kai had hit there, with 100 meters, Data Zigbar was automatically dead.
And yeah, so like Akai is pretty happy, like looking basically like, I'm probably not going to win this round, but I got his burst out of him.
Yeah.
So, and it's like he died so quickly after bursting. Zigbar didn't get a chance to get much burst back at all. And that's going to be big with this stick. That good adaptation. Yeah, saw that wasn't going to get the 4-6 BK, just got the knockdown.
The
good
DP
though.
calling out. Data Zigbar had no meter there. That was one of his only options out.
I mean, it's one of those things where if you block Jam's 2D and you do a reversal, you can let that reversal rip, and if she does any 2-3 success follow-up, any of those command dashes, she'll get hit. Jam pressure. Oh, accidentally cards. Good awareness from Zigbar to stuff him out of it. But Akai's got all this meter now, going to make this hurt. Zigbar's just going to get his burst back here. Oh, combo doesn't work. Oh, the burst.
No! So that's really good for Zigbar now.
He has to
never mind.
This meter. I mean, hey, having that meter let him do that. And the overhead 5D.
This is dead.
No, it isn't. Not if he drops the combo, but the Greets never catching the jump out is. Didn't FD.
Unfortunate. So now we go down to final game. Akai taking a moment to breathe after that one. Don't blame them at all. I always say take a moment after a match. So we'll have to see who adapts best now in this final game. Good 2H there from Data. Oh no, Akai accidentally bursting through that. Allowing Data Zigbar just to take this corner position now. The late overhead into Oki. Things are looking bad right now for Akai. Not even halfway back to the burst meter. Not even a third yet.
Not good to end though.
Yeah.
With punish on the Greets ever. Zigbar's got his number this round, I feel like.
If Akai can get the burst though.
I mean, if there's a character, this is kind of a situation Jam wants. If she can get you knocked down in the corner, she can win. Like, you see, got half his life bar away. The Blitz Wars, Zigbar can't blitz back. Catches the backdash with the super Hellfire damage. Oh, but the Greets, the Stun Dipper, 5 frame.
So that Stun Dipper didn't kill on the first hit, it killed on the second hit. And I don't think it comboed because it said counter. That was really unfortunate.
I think Guy was ready. I think he might have started going for the 6
punish. Oh, just missed out the punish and got DP'd. Good tick throw here from Data Zigbar, who is just kind of running over this final match at the moment.
He's caught in the corner, trades with the far slash, baits the burst, but pays for it. But Kai just tech buttons at him.
Nice call out on the falling blitz. Nice call out on the DP this time.
DP, yeah, all this meter. Oh, but the 2D 12 active frame stuffs the puffball attempt.
Again,
really important to Zigbar right now.
Anything can kill Akai right now, including just a DP to call out the puffball.
Yeah, all the puffball dash startup said, okay, Vapor Thrust. And that is going to be it. Zigbar moving on. Really good showing from Akai, though. That was a really good match between the two of them.
Seriously, that was such a good set. I know it's probably frustrating to kind of die like that, to just DPs like that, but keep your head up, Akai. That set was super duper good.
Yeah, I'm happy to call Akai a real Jam player now, and not
Congrats, you have Jam rot.
Yeah, you got Jam brain rot now. Sorry, buddy. I hate to say it, it's terminal.
Well, speaking of terminal, we have a terminally good winners final matchup here with Lasagna and Mondo Cosmo, who've been waiting patiently for a little bit.
Yeah, Mondo Cosmo, this is going to be a 1-to-3 match between the two of them. Now, Mondo Cosmo has gotten to finals of intermediate bracket a couple times now, but Lasagna has just not quite made it the past couple of times, just been just shy of it, but definitely always been an upset to show up. And of course, this matchup can come down really big swings back and forth.
Oh yeah, I am very excited to see, because this is another match I've not seen in NKO before, is these two playing.
Yeah, I think these two have actually fought a couple of times before in bracket. Just because we don't typically stream the intermediate bracket, it's not something we usually see that often. So both of them get into winners finals here. So Zigbar was actually, let's see here, Lasagna had to beat Ragnall and Zigbar to get here, and Mondo Cosmo took out Raylight and Akai. So
Yep, and so basically if Mondo wins this, then we get a run back into losers finals.
Zigbar versus Lasagna, yeah, so.
Yep. But we'll have to see what Lasagna can do. Fighting Slayer is a strange thing for most characters, so we're gonna have to see what Lasagna can do to stop Slayer from, or Mondo from doing just backdash cancel stuff.
Yeah, I think that K-Ball Oki can cover the BDC, but I'm not a Venom player, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that at the moment either. But
No.
Mondo is just kind of going ham at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're seeing a father beat up his adopted son. It's kind of disgusting to watch, actually.
Kind of playing footsies right now out here with Lasagna.
Mondo Cosmo getting in there, they're going to start the... Now, Venom doesn't have really any reversal options, unfortunately.
Yeah.
He's got a fast wake up and a fast 5H, but that's about all he's got. So it's going to be difficult for him to get Slayer off of him once Slayer gets his game plan started.
Yeah, going through the forward dashes for some of Venom's pressure might be a weird thing for Lasagna to deal with for a while. But there's a person in chat called Lasagna Best Venom cheering you on, so you gotta...
Lasagna, you got the first member of your fan club in here.
Nice low air dash there. Opening up Mondo, calling out the backdash.
Mondo has 100 meter. Now, one thing I will say, it is very rare for me to see Mondo Cosmo actually bust out the wake up DOT. What an air throw, though! Just scooping him right down.
Ooh, that was crispy.
Him.
That was very good. Mondo representing the Ohio gang.
Yeah, Mondo Cosmo is representing a very strong match one, I'll say. Really did not give a chance for Lasagna to even get started.
Seriously. So we'll have to see if Lasagna can slow down the game to his favor now, but Mondo, good start.
Yeah, not like that, unfortunately. Just trying to get Slayer off him, but this early in the round where you have no meter, it's hard just to FD and or jump out. Yeah, immediately bursts.
Teleport to the ball?
And working his way in, backdashing off. There's the teleport.
There's the teleport. Not what I expected, but hey, if it's enough to confuse Mondo, good knockdown time. Time to run some Oki.
Yeah, Lasagna looking very skittish at this point, I'd say, with his approaches. Just not really sure what buttons to throw out, and not really sure how to approach Mondo Cosmo, who's just standing there.
Yeah, definitely just really afraid of Mondo, because Venom probably doesn't want to commit to a bad option here, because if you set a ball and then you just get pile bunkered or something else counter hit, that's just a bad situation.
And Mondo Cosmo sniffs him out and gives him the old chomp chomp. Gonna close up round one. And I think we saw there, Lasagna went for 2P to set a ball, and Mondo Cosmo was just, alright, let me just zoop on right past that with my teleport. Oh, but
good
the bat's
IB punish.
Yeah, and gets the punishment.
Oh, unfortunate. Good SP Oki here, keeping it safe, trying to call out Slayer dashes.
Yeah, that forced Slayer, he BDC'd, but the two balls forced him to get caught in the air there, so. The delay into the 6H, I like that, threatening a tick throw attempt. And the active frames of the 2D covers that, yeah. Lasagna is starting to use his active frames here just to keep Slayer from doing a lot of crazy things here.
Oh, going through the 2D, tried to bait the burst too, but it was just a little too close.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of active frames mean a lot of frames to be whiffing and a lot of frames to be countered. That's kind of the big weakness of Venom's 2D. Well, it's super low profile, super early on. Oh, dead angle's the wrong way, but was it the right way, though?
Oh, the game said it was, so, but Mondo has this round lock unlocked.
RC to finish that, gonna go up 2-0. Lasagna's got at least one more game here. He can run it back still, but we're starting to see signs of life from Lasagna here, but definitely looking a little bit lost in this matchup.
Mondo might just be able to run this one 3-0 with this pacing, so Lasagna has to kind of... I know it's kind of scary to press buttons against Slayer sometimes, but you gotta do something, unfortunately.
Yeah, I got caught by the insulated immediate burst there. Good respect on the 6P there. Yeah, just near the corner, you don't want to get counter hit by Slayer 6P, but ooh, good IB into the counter attack.
That was so good from Mondo there, and this might just be a wrap unless...
Oh, Lasagna is able to fight his way out with the 2D and gets the trade.
Oh, the wake up forward dash through the SCR. Oh no, match point to Mondo.
Yeah, unfortunately, doesn't meaty with the carcass to give his Mondo the chance to dash forward. That forward dash does not have invul in frame 1 as far as I'm aware, so you can still meaty Slayer to keep him from doing it. But unfortunately, just didn't quite let him do it. Good
Nice
throw there, though.
Now
Yeah,
it's time for some chip damage. Get a little mix-up attempt on the end of it.
The
Fly
knockdown.
low.
Yeah, it seems like anytime Lizani gets a hit, he'll get a knockdown here. He's able to get the conversions, but Slayer just doesn't care. He just BDCs out. Just BDC away.
What's a full ball to a BDC, honestly?
Just
Oh,
BDC
good wake
out.
up throw there. Very risky, but hey, it paid off.
And the forward dash gets out, dashes through the burst, gets the overhead. Now Lizani doesn't have a burst, and Mondo Cosmo has 50 meter.
I don't know how Lasagna had wake up frames through that command grab, but Mondo still gets the hit.
Fortunately,
50
that 50 meter, that's going to
Yeah,
be
this is
it.
over.
Yep. That is 3-0 Mondo Cosmo advancing to grand finals. So I believe I saw Zigbar in the lobby already. Thank you for that, because we are going Lasagna versus Zigbar for a 3 out of 5 in loser's side.
Very, very, very strong showing from Mondo there. And now it's time for the run back. Let's give Lasagna a moment if they need it. But it's time for another good set of Kai versus Venom. And then the winner of that, we'll see Mondo in grand finals on the loser's side.
Yeah, I mean, we saw this before. Zigbar and Lasagna had a... What was that set count? I can bring up the bracket here. It was 2-0 Lasagna's favor. So definitely some adaptation went back and forth between the two players. But I think what Lasagna is thinking... I hope that they're thinking, well, if I get back to fight Cade again, not only do I have to beat him, I gotta reset him. So both these players are gonna be thinking, what am I gonna do to fight Mondo Cosmo when I get back there? I misspoke earlier, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Out myself. So not only do they gotta think, well, how do I beat this guy, but how do I beat the guy after him too? Because Lasagna already beat Zigbar once. He could probably do it again, but Zigbar's gotta make a couple adaptations.
Alright, Data Zigbar starting off strong, already has the corner pressure.
Has the
Gets
corner.
Lasagna.
Lasagna FD jumps and gets his way out, reverses the situation. Oh, the throw doesn't work out, a little bit too far for the throw, but he's got the carcass rate spacing. That's something new from him I'm seeing. I haven't seen him do too much of those carcass setups.
Yeah, that was really good. Good air throw, even with the YRC. Now goes for chip. Not exactly the setup, but hey, it works out.
3 damage, gonna teleport away from the ball, get some space away.
Nice.
Out.
Good hit on the ball there to catch out.
Zigbar's going to... He kind of started this at the very end of their winner's side match, where he was going more for the zoning, set up the grinders, throw out the plasma through them. Now he's starting to represent it more early on in the set, and that kind of stopped the pace of the match and gave him this chance to get the corner again. So that's really good awareness from Zigbar, making adaptations from
Good
the
back
set.
throw. Doing the burst safe combo, even though he has no burst. I respect it.
Yeah, and burst safely on that throw combo there, waits for the air stair dash to burst.
Lasagna holding on to the burst, good decision.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a place you could burst, but I'm sure Zigbar was just as much aware as that.
Yeah,
And the 6P,
good 6P,
yeah.
6P
Yeah.
plus on whiff.
See, rollback is an exert, it's just only on Venom 6P, so in case you whiff 6P, it rolls back to a situation where your 6P actually hits. That's all that is.
Well, Lasagna just had to spin his burst early, so if he wins this round, he might still not have it back, but we'll have to wait and see, because Data Zigbar has the corner once again.
Zigbar is doing just what we needed to see him do, which is make these hit confirms count and just mix up that zoning and rushdown game. I really like the stagger pressure too with the jabs. Eventually, Lasagna manages to fight his way out, finds the frames. We're gonna start the K-ball Oki into the high
SP
low
Loki
game.
here, and now, going underneath the dead angle.
Yeah, had to RC though because he didn't get the confirm there. Had to RC to make
Burst?
himself safe.
Yeah.
Burst, yeah.
Surprisingly got his burst back just in time.
Oh, burst right back at him.
6P can't hit 2S, unfortunately. Good call from Data Zigbar there.
A little bit of scrambles there. Zigbar showing strong adaptation from their winner's side match, I'll say.
There is there.
getting a lot more of these hit confirms into the knockdown and getting a lot more of the setting up the zoning game earlier on in the round, just to keep Lasagna harassed.
Good job of Lasagna going in safely with all these balls set up.
Yeah, but doesn't really get much out of it. Like, he got the space, got the advantage started, but then just kind of let Xigbar escape out. So
hard calling out these bursts. May not be working out for you, Lasagna.
Yeah, immediately spends his meter on the dead angle, trying to get out of the corner. Unfortunately, doesn't get out of the corner when he does. So now he just burned 50 meter to sit here and down back some more.
Yep.
Doesn't have any meter to RC that. Oh, but doesn't. That was a gold burst. You can't punish those with attacks on the way down. You're completely invincible until you recover. So you either got to meaty them or throw them.
So good carcass raid there, trying to keep Data Xigbar there. Gets mashed out though.
Yeah, sniffs out the throw with the 2P.
Good 5D from Data Xigbar into another corner position.
Doesn't block the mid. It's going to be a lot of damage.
Dead? No,
guy doesn't kill.
Oh, I was thinking he just got the 50 more meter, so maybe
the lightning never kills anyone.
Oh yeah,
Trust me, I've tested it. It doesn't.
Okay. But this is... Oh, it's not set point because it's first to 3, so we're just going to have to feel Lasagna kind of tries to adapt here.
Yeah, I think starting to make some more aggression here, starting to pay off. Gets the burst out of Xigbar here. And Xigbar just immediately, yeah, go ahead, set the balls. Don't worry, I've got grinders up. I can punish that with a knockdown. Makes the stage. Oh, YRC's that against the confirm off of it. Makes that meter go far. I like it. It's one thing to burn 25 meter and get something out of it. It's another thing to do that and immediately just spend 25 meter to run to a ball and get hit, right?
Yep. Lasagna kind of starting to represent the airball game now a bit more too. Oh, good confirm.
And the K-ball Oki, but drops the combo. Unfortunately, gets punished for a good air throw.
Good idea on that 2D, but Data Xigbar was just one step ahead by being in the air, and that's already 2-0 Data Xigbar.
Xigbar looking strong. Lasagna maybe cracking a bit. I think what we saw, he started to go for the air ball set there just because, like, well, I can't set balls on the ground because then I'm just going to eat a grinder to the face. So I got to go to the air ball set. But as you do that, you kind of make it a lot harder to not only get the ball set going, but also cover the space.
Oh, yeah.
And Xigbar is starting to send out those charged stun edges through the grinders too, just to control space for a really long amount of time. Xigbar doing really good with the zoning here.
Yeah, Data Xigbar is. It's just, if you get into a zoning game with Venom, sometimes you may not win it. But I mean, Data Xigbar's kind of proven me wrong and just kind of consistently getting good in these exchanges.
As long as Xigbar gets a grinder out on the screen, one of those seals that he throws his fireballs through, that means that he can win any projectile war, because the stun edge going through a grinder just beats any other projectile. So Lasagna has to already have balls on the screen before he can play that zoning game.
Good mad struggle here to open up Data Xigbar.
Yes.
ST, keep it safe.
Oh, and the QV into the 2P. Yeah, just gonna hit Xigbar for a bar and punish him, slap his hand, finally get around on the board here after, looking a little bit lost.
Yeah. Good start to the round here.
Hey, baits the burst.
Okay. Finally gets a good bait burst attempt.
But throws him out of the 2K. I think I heard Xigbar whiff a button, just didn't quite get active in time.
Yep.
Stinger might have been a throw attempt, just didn't get the jump.
Nice poke into Carcass Raid to try to call Data Xigbar trying to... Oh! Interesting confirm there, but Lasagna has the corner here. He plays it safe, gets another knockdown.
Lasagna looking really strong right now, gets the knockdown, and it's just Carcass. And because Xigbar doesn't have much meter here, he can set up a chip out. Doesn't even need to, just throw combo him.
Nice. Lasagna starting to run it back now. So that is 2-1. Still in Data Xigbar's favor.
Yeah, drawing blood though, that's always good to see, and starting to get a second wind here, so.
Heaven or hell, Duel 1, let's rock!
And we're 99-second Greed Sever. You know what?
Yep. Sometimes it'll just be like that.
It's been 4 games. I think it's fair enough to start throwing them out. There's the Sun Dipper though, gonna take back the pressure.
Nice jump H to call out Kai's bottom press.
Lasagna doing a little bit better of just going in here with the buttons to beat this zoning here. And yeah, can't ID at Venom. Can't do that. No. Had more of it. Gonna RC that and continue the pressure. Good defense here from Zigbar, but he's caught in the corner right now. Gonna take a lot of chip damage. Just eats every overhead.
Yep. That was a good reset on Lasagna's end at the time, just to get the last little bit with mad struggle. Nice QB to call out the stun dipper.
Yeah, I mean, QB is a great tool just to like, it's just to put a stop sign in front of your face just to keep your opponent from running into you. So, there's the QB, a lot of... Oh no, crossed himself up and doesn't get hugely punished for it, but now he's caught in the corner. The backdash through to the 6K though.
Oh no, waited a little too long on that burst safe combo and just got tech buttons.
That is a mid you just got hit by on wake up. Please block.
You got 100 meter Lasagna, how are you going to try to get out of this situation?
Seeing some flickers of FD, goes for the 6B. Oh, goes for the DP, has to burst. Now, I mean, Lasagna's a pretty happy scenario right now. He's got his burst out to Zigbar and is a round up.
Oh yeah. And so even if Lasagna loses this round just like that...
JP, I like the JP confirms there from Zigbar. That was really good.
Yeah.
Now,
Lasagna's
got a burst here going in this final round. That's really important.
Yeah, especially since Zigbar's on match point now. Or set point, excuse me.
Runs out of meter. That's the problem. Near the beginning of the round, you really can't represent the FD jump out because he just ran out of meter and got by the 2H.
Oh, yeah. Lasagna just trying to call out some defensive options from Data Zigbar. But Lasagna doesn't have the health to actually contest this.
Yeah, because he hasn't played enough aggressive, so he hasn't built any meter. So playing the zoning game is risky with this low life. Ooh, misses his stinger aim input. Yeah. And right now Zigbar's got no reason not just
die to zoning.
Yeah, Zigbar got no reason not just. All right, I'm gonna go in now because why not? All right, I'll back off. Fine. I just have to touch you once with the fireball and I win. Right? Why risk things? First Lasagna and Lasagna's got no meter.
That's over.
Yep, that's checkmate.
Checkmate. Very, very, very good run back from Data Zigbar here.
So 3-1 for Data Zigbar, gonna advance on to grand finals and get their chance to fight Mondo Cosmo. Good showing from Lasagna. Congratulations on getting top 3. I think this is your first time getting on the podium in the intermediate bracket, so great improvement from you over the past couple of weeks. And honestly, if I can offer any piece of advice, I think I've already told you, but just get in that ass. I want to see a little bit more aggression for you. Build more meter.
That ass.
Getting that ass.
So we're going to go... Alright, Zigbar needs more water. Fair enough. You're in a stressful situation. You got to win 2 sets, best 3 out of 5 in order to win this bracket against Mondo Cosmo, who's one of our stronger intermediate players here. Now, Akai versus Slayer. How does this matchup go? If I remember right, I was told once by a certain Swole Kisser crate, it comes down to Kai has to learn not to press the good button. You want to press the good button, don't. The good button is far slash, by the way.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, far slash is very good at stopping Slayer, stopping all of his buttons, and then, you know, he just, like, dashes forward and then kills you because you're whiffing far slash. And Slayer's nothing personal, kid, and is right behind you and punches you in the back of the head.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Mondo kind of focuses in on and tries to pin down Data Zigbar with this too. Because I know we were just talking about how Data Zigbar doesn't want to hit the good button, but what is Mondo's approach to doing this? Because Slayer is like, I don't know, I always kind of consider like Slayer still has to make reads to do a lot of what he wants to do. So what is his read against Data Zigbar like at the beginning of the round?
Yeah, I think round start's a really important part of this matchup. I think for a lot of Kai's matchups, because if Kai can navigate the round start, he can win the round off of it. Whereas if his opponent is right off the round start, Kai can be put on a really bad situation, because while he does have a reversal, it's not great, and he generally gets a lot of these characters like Jam or like Slayer. He wants to keep them at bay. So I think that's really important. How we're going to see that round start come out.
All right, grand finals time. Very excited. If Mondo wins this, is this his first intermediate bracket that he's won?
I believe so. Usually the intermediate brackets have been won by Turlith. I think
Turlith and Cade.
Cade, I think, took home the first intermediate bracket last time. Mondo Cosmo has gotten second place a couple times. He has come close.
Let's see if he can be the bride this time instead of just a bridesmaid.
Yeah, you're coming up on the June brides here, so...
Good stuff for Data Zigbar, though, getting the corner already in this round. It caused a burst, but hey, it's working out.
Of course, if Zigbar wins this intermediate bracket, this is his first intermediate bracket win, too, so...
Yep.
Now, Mondo Cosmo starting off with the life deficit, but both players not much meter right now.
Oh, he's trying to call that out before it just gets hit. Oh, yes, please punish this. Oh,
yeah,
no.
Zigbar, I'm sorry, this is intermediate bracket. You can't just throw out the Greed Sever in the first game like that. People are going to be awake for that. Gotta... This is now time.
Now we're playing Guilty Geared Extra Rev 2.
Yeah,
Okay, smart.
unfortunately...
That was FD.
Yeah.
Slayer's on the screen, and when Danger Time is active and Slayer's on the screen is his Dandy Time, actually, you might find. Which means that you hold down back and hope that Slayer doesn't hurt you too much.
Oh, yeah. So, trying to fight around the good button here, but
Yeah, I mean,
Slayer just instant air dashing over it to punish.
Yeah, the /2S, just that good button. That's gotta FD on your jump outs when you're in the corner.
That's a lot of damage.
And the
Nice, just
5D
backing up. Not even committing to anything there, just letting Data Zigbar kill himself, and that led to the end of the game. He had burst. Where was he gonna burst there after he took that RC combo?
I mean, that is why it's so important to FD jump when you're fighting Slayer and you're caught in the corner. Slayer is going to want to like 6H you because that's going to cover you jumping out. Even if you FD jump, you'll still block the 6H and you'll be caught back in the corner. But it's important to FD jump because if you don't, that happens. You lose 60% of your life. It's one of Slayer's best starters.
Oh yeah. Now, Data Zigbar is off to a better start, but the gold burst.
Unfortunately, that gold burst is gonna just get rid of that start. Doesn't punish the 2D space just well enough that it was a little bit harder to punish without an instant block.
Nice. Now Mondo's got the offense going. He's going for the cross up.
Yep. Bursts out of his Okizeme. Doesn't want any more of that. Just gonna back off here.
But if Mondo gets a hit, he has 100 meter to cash out.
Yeah, we're gonna see the rare Mondo Cosmo DOT. No, we are not. We're gonna see Mondo again. Just Kai has a little bit thinner standing hitbox, I think, so that's messing up his spacing on the 2D, and Kai's just running out of the hit stun frames.
And wire C.
Whoa!
How's he gonna end this? Oh,
He's
calls up
gonna
the
bait
DP.
is what he's going to do.
I love how Mondo is just letting Zigbar kill himself. Honestly, just always backing up, just always spacing himself well enough where it's like, okay, if you commit to something, you're just gonna die.
Yeah, he's just giving Zigbar just enough space that if Zigbar swings, he's gonna die. Now, of course, the problem with that is you gotta learn how to just escape. I think that's the big part of fighting Slayers. Focus less on fighting him and more on escaping him, because you could beat him in neutral. You just can't fight. Don't want to fight him in scraps.
Oh yeah. That is not a fight that's a fight that Slayer wants for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
you don't want to give him what he wants.
It's not necessarily a fight that Slayer wins, but if Slayer wins it, he really wins it. So
good YRC there, call that out, but Data Zigbar has no meter.
Yeah, no meter, and throws himself into the corner.
Uh-oh. Working with 25% meter, that is already gone.
Yeah, I mean, just immediately spun at YRC's in it. Whoa, the JD active frames! I learned something today, and that is if you throw a fireball through JD still has active frames. Alright, Mondo Cosmo now. I mean, important, Slayer can't dandy step the stun edges,
no.
Because, yeah, he can't. So it is good that Zigbar's using those just to check those out, but he can dash forward through them, so...
Yeah. Good 5P there, just to kind of call out Mondo doing anything.
I like that stagger pressure. Yeah, definitely smelled like a throw was coming, but Zigbar just kept giving him the jabs. Ooh, catches the jump back, doesn't get the confirm off it. Doesn't get the YRC in time to save himself.
Oh, Mondo still has a chance this round, especially with that 2H.
Blocks the JH. Oh, I think there was a spike of lag there. Ooh, but the RC, but OTGs. Now this is still scary. Slayer does still have 50 meter, has to burn it.
Good air throw.
Oh, but the stop sign.
Yep.
And Xigbar gets a game on the board. Manages to fight his way out and gets the 25 meter just enough to shoot the gun, make it 1-1.
I like what Dave Zigbar's doing to fight Mondo, but most of the time he's just ending up with no meter because he's just spinning it all pretty early.
That's always been a weakness I think we've noted on Xigbar, that just burns the 25 meter as soon as he gets it. If he's ever in a situation that he doesn't feel in control, he burns that meter. And sometimes you gotta be willing to back off. Just like, see, why burn it? Just spend the meter and see what he does. He's not in the air, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't have to immediately back off and then do something. You backed off, sit there and watch what they do, and then do something.
Oh yeah.
Now that 25 meter was good because it did allow you to keep your pressure going and punish him for going for something. Unfortunately, caught in the mix-up. Yeah, has to burst because Mondo Cosmo was way too much meter.
Nice helter-skelter YRC out of the corner. Now, it could be anyone's game, but Mondo's still got a burst and 25 meter.
Yeah, Mondo does have to get through all of the zoning, though, that Kai is setting up with the grinders. Good.
Yeah, that was really
gonna
good.
snipe him and gonna take advantage of that.
All right, Mondo, how are you going to start adapting to all of that? 2D is so active.
12 frames, baby. Yeah, it's just
12
out
frames.
there forever. I mean, Xigbar's burning a lot of meter, but he's playing aggressively enough, and Mondo isn't doing enough to like stop him, make him calm down. That Xigbar's getting a lot of meter out of it. He's got 25 more meter, but watch this, because even though he's going in, because that meter gain duration, he's still not gaining more meter right now. He just started getting out of it. And Mondo Cosmo has all this meter. He can do whatever he wants.
No, Data Zigbar was holding north. Oh, but there's the bite.
There's a bite.
The knockdown.
Yep.
Now Data Zigbar is understanding, like, okay, maybe I shouldn't commit to anything. Oh, and then gets hit by power. Don't burst.
No, he bursts. He wants to win this round. He wants to close this off. He can do it. He's got the meter to do it. He just has to fight his way out and get one knockdown on Slayer, and I think he can do it. Burns the meter to get his momentum started. Because that's at the stop sign with JH. Again, more. I like this backdash JH just to keep Slayer from coming at him. And walks into the stun edge. What are you, Ultra Instinct Goku? You can't do that.
I think he was trying to. I think he was trying to be a forward dash there, or just kind of got caught trying to walk and block too late.
Yeah, just a little bit of hesitation on the option, but that's going to bring Xigbar up 2-1.
Yep. One more. If he wins this game, then the brackets reset.
I think Mondo Cosmo just not quite getting as much damage off of hits as he could be doing right now, and that's kind of what's holding him back a little bit.
Yeah. I think now that Data Zigbar has shown that, hey, I may not always commit on, or I'm going to start committing to something on defense. And it's going to be 2D. How can you stop my 2D?
Yeah, I mean, Kai's 2D is so good. I mean, it's out there forever. If it trades, like, cool, it trades. I get a knockdown. And Mondo Cosmo burning some meter. He had 100 meter there, so why not burn some meter on a pile bunker? If it hits, I win. If it doesn't hit, whatever.
Now into Mappa, into that's the round over.
Yep.
Data Zigbar going into the second round out of burst. So if Mondo Cosmo gets a good combo, it's really good for him.
Yeah, the dash through, and that's what we're starting to see. Like, that's why you don't press the good button, like at that range, because Slayer just forward dashes through you, and you're eating close slash in the back of the head.
Oh yeah.
Dashes over the stun edge. I like this slow, patient approach from Mondo Cosmo. He continually moved in, but never pressed a button until he got right in Xigbar's face. And look at it, paid off. Walked him all the way to the corner here. We're gonna have to RC that to be safe. Yeah, just RCs and gets out of the corner.
Nice tech jump K. Oh, but Data Zigbar with a good 4H.
Yeah, Xigbar has no meter here. He's gonna have to build 25 meter before he gets to do anything. What's he gonna do? Stun his YRC? No, doesn't do it that time. Holds on to it. He's waiting to see what Mondo Cosmo does. He needs that 25 meter and
good.
Oh, yeah, has to burst. That was good because now he's free to do it. Mondo Cosmo's burned his meter on that RC, so now he's free to burn some of his own meter because he has the advantage.
Yes. But at the grand state of things, even if this goes to a third round, you got the burst. Like, Kai doesn't have burst back yet. And if you just win this round then, oh.
Oh, the 12 active frames. Catches the backdash cancel, can't do it, and the
Run over under 2H.
so good. I was afraid he was going to try to go for an air throw there and get clipped by JH.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too, but played it smart.
As you said, Mondo Cosmo held onto his burst. Zigbar still has to work up to his, and Slayer's a character that can kill you before you get that burst back, honestly.
Oh yeah. So now it's just going to be... Mondo has gotten clipped a lot so far this round though, and hasn't had a good opportunity to use it.
Gold burst on reaction to the 5D. That's a good option because, hey, here, thanks for the 100 meter. And he needs that RC. Oh, but doesn't convert. The conversion didn't work, so he had to burn the rest
That
of
was really unfortunate.
I think he wanted pile bunker, just press the
RC 5D. This is a match.
Bracket reset, actually. They are
Thank
both
you.
the losers bracket.
Yep. They're both immortal now.
So yeah, please go ahead, return to room. Gonna go ahead and get that score reset. Thank you both for doing that.
Yes.
Are looking really strong right now.
Yeah. Take a breather. Think about what you want to do. Think about how you're going to adapt. And then go in and hit buttons.
Okay.
All right. So now one more first to three separates us from having a champion.
MPSK posting in the chat the eternal toil of the bracket reset of I'm tired, please. Just end the tournament.
Yeah. Mondo, I need you to bring this home for Ohio here.
Oh, unfortunately, trades with the 2D, gets knocked down.
Oh, DP Ender?
DP, I don't think he wanted DP Ender. I think he wanted charge tonnage. And unfortunately, got forward 236.
I've never seen 2D DP, so that was kind of funny, that combo.
Fortunately, it gave him the knockdown. Unfortunately for Zigbar, got hit
Let's
by
go.
that pile bunker. All
Let's
that
go,
damage.
Mondo.
Got all that meter though. What's he gonna do with it? Dead angles, but you can't dead angle on stage. That's
that
not
was
where you want to
cool.
dead angle.
I've never... Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
Mondo
you don't want to
going
dead. Slayer basically has to special cancel the 6H. He's probably going to do it in his dandy step, so you never want to dead angle the 6H because he'll just dandy step you. Catches him with a close slash, trying to do something on wake up.
Yeah. Nobody has spent burst yet this match, which is surprising. Mondo just probably wants to hold the burst now.
Zigbar didn't really get a chance to in that first round, so there it is.
There it is. This is a good situation. Oh!
Represent the DP. Yeah, I don't have 50 meter dead angle, but you know what? I do got a DP. It has to RC that make it safe. Oh, it gets a little bit greedy though, and Zigbar just uses the DP.
I think I would have preferred him just to like hit a button there instead. Like you're already RCing, don't go for anything too fancy. But this is a good position again for him. If he can just get punish this DP, like
punish it, but doesn't get the death confirm, and
There it
that's
goes.
gonna be it.
Let's
A pile
go.
bunker. Zigbar just not quite able to close it out. So first match in the reset goes to Mondo Cosmo, protecting his. He came in on the winner's side of the bracket. He lost one, so he's got to protect himself. He wants to win this tournament.
Get back after round start, play it safe.
Both players just backing up. I like what Mondo Cosmo does too. He's just kind of he approaches slowly and methodically here. He's not trying to bully his way in. Paying off from getting the fight.
Nice, nice.
Baits the DP. Just a lot of reset heavy pressure. Good backdash RCs to make himself safe. Has to burn that meter.
Nice combo here to the RC.
Not gonna burst. You are at such a life deficit. Just all right. Next round. Let's go.
Good call, good call.
Again, this is another first to three, so Mondo Cosmo is only up one game. He's got to win 2 more games in order to bring home this tournament. But he's already worked Zigbar into the corner again, and just Andy's under pressure, He's looking. Zigbar, are you gonna burst? Are you gonna burst? Tell me, are you gonna burst? Do you want to burst?
So dead that you might not even get to burst. Mondo has 100 meter.
Yeah, he's just been doing this dandy step pressure over and over, getting so much.
Backdash
meter.
cancel, yeah, I'm sorry, Data, you don't get to play this game. Mondo Cosmo 2-0 immediately on the reset.
Mondo Cosmo just unlocking. Alright, he sent me to losers. Alright, let me just take this dial here, and I'm just gonna turn this up a little bit. And Zigbar just not able to deal with this pressure.
Yeah.
Mondo Cosmo again showing this patience, walking his way forward. Zigbar getting himself to the corner, backing off a little bit too much.
Yeah, Data Zigbar is just losing so much ground space now. Not really used to it.
Yeah, I mean, again, just IDing back. He puts himself into the corner and gets countered by that 2H.
Yep.
Good confirm on it.
This is like such an easy like just corner position for Mondo because all he did was
And that 6P is
slightly walk forward.
Great to do that. Yeah, and because all he's doing is walking forward, look at the meter advantage he has right here.
Yeah, you can burst there, but like next time you get hit,
I mean, he
dead
had
anyway.
burst there. He was dead on that hit for sure.
That's true.
Alright, gets the 2H, gonna fight his way out a little bit here.
Nice jump H. Call up the jump D.
Alright, fighting his way out, getting a little, managing to take some blood out of Slayer here and getting a knockdown here. But JD, Okizeme, gets caught jumping, doesn't get the confirm.
Oh, nice attempt, but that was good on Data Zigbar running that back. 'Cause that was looking real bad.
That round was very important for Zigbar just to halt the momentum because holy crap, Mondo Cosmo was running over him. Yeah,
Nice far slash 2S, just keep it safe.
Yeah, again, far slash 2S, got the confirm there, got the knockdown from it. Yeah, Zigbar now it manages to side swap here, gets away from the corner here.
Far slash. Under pressure.
Oh, no, don't tell me you threw. That's something. He doesn't have a burst here too, so he's getting all the damage out of this one. Yeah, into the knockdown.
Slayer damage is so good. And he's got
bursts.
50 meters still. Okay, Data Zigbar's got it. RC's just gets out.
Yeah, it gets out. He's got his burst. I mean, he's gonna hold on to it because he's a round up.
I hope he holds on to it.
That's gonna be.
Okay, he holds on to it. Good.
Yes.
Good.
That is gonna be that for that round. So
That is set
for
point.
Mondo Cosmo right now. Yeah. Now again, Zigbar is going to keep backing up here. Again, Snare dashes back to the corner, just trying to set up the zoning game and work his way forward whenever he can manage to get Slayer close enough to him to hit him. Ooh, good trade
nice
for him.
map.
Yeah, and Wire sees and runs forward just to get his way out of the corner a little bit there. That's all that was for. But because he's not advancing forward, it's going to take him time to get to do that again.
Oh yeah.
Now he's finding himself in the corner. Mondo Cosmo is 50 meter. Yeah,
this is about, yep.
Okay. Punishes the Footloose, trying to chase him down. Yeah, goes to the burst wall and blocks him because look at all this meter he has. He can just YRC at him. It's just like, what are you gonna do? I'm just all right. No, it's my turn.
Yeah.
YRC goes low. Another cross up. Overhead. Doesn't convert off of it though.
Good DP. Because if you did anything else, you were going to die.
Yeah, he had to either block that, catches him with the sun,
Nice.
keeps himself alive there. Just such a scary position to be in. Mondo Cosmo just let off the gas a little bit, honestly. He had so much meter still to play with, but Zigbar keeps himself alive. 1-2 here. Gonna keep away from Mondo Cosmo, away from tournament point for at least one more round.
Nice wake up close slash there, calling out the instant air dash.
All that damage from an air confirm.
Nice.
Get a knockdown.
Oh,
no! Try OTG.
That's
burst, but
so bad.
yeah, I think he waited a little bit too long to OTG burst.
He definitely did.
Because
if
that
you
was a
OTG
full
first, you
confirm,
just
yeah.
get hit away.
Oh, yeah,
And
you
now-
can hit OTG, so that was a full confirm. Manages to fight his way out though. Mondo Cosmo is starting to represent more of the dead angle and pressure out of burst.
Nice. Now we're back on tournament point. Data
Yeah,
Zigbar
doesn't have a burst
halfway to
this time.
burst.
Yeah. Zigbar doesn't
Oh
have a burst.
no, that's
it.
not good.
Not how you want to start a round against Slayer. Really not
there's
how
the
you want to
5D.
start a round.
Oh, and he had some risk going. Oh,
Yeah,
next
I
hit
think
kills.
If he gets another good confirm, Kai's gonna get stunned.
Yep,
That's
there
it.
it is.
No burst. Sorry.
Good.
What a great tournament.
stuff. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mondo Cosmo. What a round to go out on. Zigbar, unfortunate burst there in that second round, or I think that's kind of what sealed it. If he had hit with that burst, he would have had more burst meter going into that final round and didn't get a chance to play. So, I'm going to say, for our intermediate bracket, congratulations Mondo Cosmo for champion of intermediate bracket. Amazing showing from Zigbar and Lasagna. Two of them do not get to show up much on stream, but they got to podium on the intermediate bracket first time, and congratulations to them. I'm also going to shout out to Eleadus, who actually won our round robin, got their final game count of 15-4, total set count 5-0. So congratulations to Eleadus for winning the round robin back there. But again, I want to thank everyone who joined the round robin. Telos, Zero, Faraga, Formal, Eli, Shining Spear, and Gray. Thank you all for joining the round robin there. I think what's going on here is Teddy Treebark wants Thug Finals. So, alright, I'm willing to watch Amelia get kept counter-hit by Paul Bunker. So we'll do a first to one here. But I want to shout out everyone who joined. And while this goes on, I guess I'll do some closing notes. But first, Dane, I'll let you say whatever it is you want to say. Make whatever shout outs you want to shout out.
I'm going to say my shout outs once again. Shout out to you, Julie, and Oxy for running these tournaments. You started this last year, and you have literally fostered an amazing Xrd scene. Hopefully, when offline starts coming back, we'll be able to see people at Combo Breaker, at Frosty, and some of these more events like that. I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Thank you all for having me on for this, too. This is always fun to come and commentate with you.
It's always been a pleasure to commentate with you. Definitely consider you one of my close friends, and even moving to Chicago, it's like I'm happy to finally get to play you in like Guilty Gear again, and I hope to see you soon. Yeah, I think we're all hyped for Frosty after that Combo Breaker Look Alive, and it's like we didn't get to go to a major, but we still have that feeling of I miss being at a major really bad right now. So
I haven't been to a major since the last Combo Breaker. Yeah. Like, think about that, because I missed Frosty 2020 and See Otaku because I was getting married and I wanted to save money, so I missed all those majors.
Congratulations on that, I guess. I wasn't aware of that.
Oh, thank you. I got married like literally the end of January 2020, so right before everything hit the fan. So we literally lucked out.
Yeah, I think I missed like the last offline Combo Breaker because I was traveling for work. So it's like it's been a long time since I've been to a Combo Breaker, and I'm like, I really want to go to one. So I guess while this wraps up and while Teddy finishes doing Milia Okizeme things, I'm gonna say we're gonna go on a bit of a hiatus here because Strive's coming out next week. I'm sure you're all aware. People want to play Strive. People are going to want to learn Strive. And right now, we're not sure what the future of NKO is going to look like. We started this as a bracket for people that want to learn Xrd and get good at Xrd to have a place to play Xrd against other beginners. But obviously, with Strive coming out, I think that's not going to be on the mind of people. People are going to want to
backseat.
Yeah. So NKO, the server's still gonna be around. We're still gonna be a community. I just don't know when the next tournament is gonna take place. I do hope to see everyone at the next offline major, or if you ever want to come through a Garage Gear. I know C-Bus locals are starting to show up there too. If I'm ever in town in C-Bus, I'll be happy to see you guys there too. But for now, it's gonna be goodbye for a little bit from NKO tournaments, I think. Just while everyone figures out what we're doing with Strive and figures out what we want to keep doing, because we're certainly not doing any beginner tournaments in Strive for a while. There will be plenty out there for you, I guarantee it. So, I think, yeah, I guess I'll say one last thing. Thank you, everyone who's made NKO a thing. I'm going to do one final shout out. I'm gonna turn around here and watch her get embarrassed because all of this came down to really the love of my life, Jam Kisuke. This was all her idea. She wanted to run a Midwest beginner bracket. I kind of said I don't see a real drive for it, a real reason why people want to do it, because I didn't believe in it. But she wanted to make it happen, so she says, well, let's do it. And I said, okay, fine. And so she's always been the run behind the scenes, running the bracket, making sure everything gets done, making sure people report their matches. So shout outs to Jam Kisuke. Go follow her on Twitch. She is beautiful and wonderful and amazing, and I am never going to stop loving her no matter what anyone says. So there's my gushing. Until the next time we come back, I'm going to sign out here. This has been Amadeus46 Art for NKO. Love you all so much. Play some goddamn Guilty Gear.
All right. Thank you all. And, well, see you in a second here. Okay. Changed a bit. The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back. Really, not changed a bit. Covers are all we judge books by today. If they are shiny or not. Every page inside is meaningful as always. But no one's gonna read them out again. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain. Oh, your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Just stand there and receive. Your soul is drying up. You don't need to wait, need to wait for us. Lily, you never change. The winds are not so soft no more today. They changed cold and sad. Lily, you never change. But they all want a brand new box today. No matter what's inside. All these pieces that meant so much to me those days. The tide has washed them all away to the... I fucked that up. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, or your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Just stand there and receive. Your soul is drying up. You don't need to wait, need to wait for us. What is there to say? Everything's too late. And we all accept it that way, so be it. Time marches on. Really? Oh, please wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, or your heart may become rusty. Oh, please wait for me, darling. Just stay safe and sound, and as long as you are there, I will figure it out, figure it out, figure it out for you once more. Sorry about that. I just thought I should do something stupid to make it special, you know? Going on a hiatus for a while. Oh, I messed it up too.